Okay, little red dot. The Twitch app updated again, and now I can barely see the little red dot because, I don't know, because my phone is old. I think I have picture. Hold on. It's not on the stream manager yet. This is my version of a pre-stream, where I just go like, is everything working? Is everything okay? Meow. Stream manager, what are you doing? There we go. There we go. Okay. I see my mouse. Once I can see my mouse, we can start. Oh, I can see my mouse. Alright, greetings. Greetings, one and all. It is I, Sir Hoshi Cat, purveyor of perfect plays, back with Outer Wilds Wednesdays. Things have been crazy on my end. I'm going to apologize ahead of time. I have a sore throat. I'm a little lightheaded. There has been a dental intervention, and then a course of antibiotics, and I'm not responding well, so I might be a little loopy today. Hey, Mehitabel claims! Hello, hello, I made it. Hello, I'm glad you made it. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you live for the first time. Meow. Mehitabel has been commenting on the YouTube videos and has forwarded some theories that we are going to try to explore today. So here, let's jump into the game. Welcome, very nice to see you. The gasp as we wake from the dead. There we go. Ugh. Alright. Hello, Slate. Hey, dude. Would you like a marshmallow? No, I don't want a marshmallow, Slate. Let's, oh my goodness. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, Mehitabel, very excited to be here. I've never been a part of a live stream before. Well, hello. I'm honored that you have chosen my stream to attend first. Very nice to have you. Very nice to meet you. And hello, Weep Thief. Welcome to the stream. Meow. I hope you are both well today. Hey, guys. Okay. When last we left off, we were investigating the Interloper. So I'm just going to lay out the basic plan for today as we get into space. I think... Meow, below last off, I think when I was looking over footage, I saw where we might proceed in the Interloper. So I've got one thing to try there. And if that doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. You know, no big deal. But I have a plan. Then Mehitabel had some very interesting ideas about the possibility. Mehitabel is also watching this as a first playthrough, and I'm honored to be the playthrough that they have chosen to watch. And so we have been putting our heads together in a xenoarchaeological conflagration. That's not it. Sorry, my vocabulary has abandoned me. I had a terrible time. What is it called when you work with people again? Oh, come on. Now I'm going like commiseration, cohabitation. Wow. When the English language just fails you. Anyway, we're working together on this. And Mehitabel has some very interesting ideas about the nature of the bramble. And so one thing we're going to try and check out today is, I hadn't even noticed this, but there was a duplicate signal in the bramble. I noticed that it was a duplicate signal, but Mehitabel pointed out that the duplicate signal was harmonica. And let's autopilot because I suck. And the harmonica was also coming from Hearth. So it is very possible that this is a doubling of Hornfell's signal, and since we have never explored Hearth before, it behooves us to go try to find Hornfells on Hearth. Is this actually autopiloting? Am I... This seems bizarre. Hold on. Yeah, I guess so. I guess I just overshot, now it's getting far away from me. Undershot target, autopilot complete. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay, let's try this again. Accelerating towards destination. The autopilot can just fail, it turns out. Mehitabel, I had the advantage of binging your playthrough up till last week in 2 days. Wow. Well, I'm... Thank you very much for coming along on the ride, Mehitabel. But yeah, Mehitabel had perspectives. And so I won't go through it exhaustively, but that was one thing that they noticed. And another thing that they noticed was that an island in particular on Giant's Deep sort of resembled the structure of the Briar. It was the island where we found those giant jellyfish. And of course, the Briar has sort of bigger on the inside Dr. Whosian style quantum physics going on. And basically, Mehitabel theorizes that we might get entrance to the Bramble proper from another location. That this may be another instance of quantum translocation. And this seems like a sound theory to me. So we are going to check it out today. Oh no, my pleasure, Mehitabel. Thank you for joining us. And thank you as always. No, I got knocked off again. Oh no, we're going to fly into the sun. Oh, it's all going horribly wrong. No, no, what's happening? Let's go. Oh, come on, guy. This was supposed to be simple. Okay, alright. Did we miss our chance? We might have missed our chance. Okay. Can we land? Can we land? It sealed up again. Of course it did. Okay, well we're gonna wait to slingshot around again. Meow. Oh well. Well, let's go for a pleasant skate while we wait to go back across the sun. But yeah, this does give me a chance to update. So like I was saying at the start, I had a bad dental problem. I got it checked out. The dental problem is much better. I got put on antibiotics for it. I haven't been on this particular antibiotic in about 5 years, and it looks like I've developed a sensitivity in the meantime. So I am quite lightheaded. I have a sore throat. I'm kind of achy. And, you know, I won't go through the whole list of things, but I am going to be off today. So my apologies, everyone. I think my voice is actually doing okay, ironically. But we're a little frilled up. This is the case. Meow. Okay, we'll wait. Mehitabel, I'm glad it's doing better. Dental issues are horrible. I'm sorry you're feeling crummy. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I haven't. This is downstream of a dental problem I had 20 years ago that was partially resolved and was stable for 20 years, but then finally, you know, I'm getting older. Finally, it just sort of went enough is enough. You're almost 40. It's time to crack this thing open and start causing chaos, so... Hey, on the upside, I have a dentist like right down the street from me now. That was super serendipitous. Okay, and then... What was the other thing I was going to recount? Right, so we're going to try Giant's Deep after this as well, and then, or explore Hearth, one or the other first. But then another theory I had stems from what we discovered last episode in the Quantum Rock Cave. And the Quantum Rock Cave was where we went in, and, what was his name? One of the Nomai had gotten lost there. It simply vanished while standing on the rock. And when we went in there and we turned the lights off while standing on the rock, we too vanished. I don't think this is quite how quantum observation works. Like our feet just being on the rock should in theory be enough observation to stabilize the rock, but whatever, it's a video game. That warped us around when we turned the lights off. So, on the quantum moon, we got to that point where we couldn't get any further north. And I theorize if we get that temple or whatever it is to appear, if we get the monument on the moon to appear, we go inside and close the door and turn the lights off just for good measure. Maybe closing the door would be enough. That the tower might move with us inside of it. And that might open up an avenue to getting to the north. So that's my theory. Thank you, Mehitabel. I could be totally wrong, but we will find out. But yeah, so we have quite a checklist today that hopefully we'll be able to get through. I may fail somewhere between the 2 and 3 hour mark. I'll try to go the whole 3 hours. But just warning you guys, I may actually fail because I've been getting worn out real easy. You feel better soon, man. Thank you, dude. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it highly from both of you. Because yeah, it has been a bit of a scary week because of all this. But okay, so this is taking a while. Where are we? Are we coming back in? Are we going to come back in? We're clear the frill out here. Man, if you miss the opening window on this, it is a while. The Bramble is already teleporting out through the white hole, I notice, so it's lost about a half dozen chunks. Meow. Mehitabel, that could be what the rule of quantum entanglement is in the Moonshrine, since I think that's separate from the quantum image rule, but also, I don't know, I'm learning about quantum stuff through this game. Yeah, that, see, I thought when I went in there, I sort of erroneously went like, yeah, I know all those rules. I feel like, yes, that's the third rule, and that we didn't really know it until we went through the caves on the Ember Twin. So here's hoping, fingers crossed. And I know a little bit about quantum theory. I'm sort of a jack of all, master of none kind of person because I'm a writer, so I read a lot. And, oh, come on! Fine, let's get back in the ship. I'm gonna suffocate waiting for the sun. So, like, this game is sort of loosely modeling quantum phenomena. Like, quantum entanglement is a real thing, but in theory it only works on the quantum scale. It shouldn't really work with a whole rock. Likewise, quantum observation is a real thing, but it shouldn't be operating at a macro scale, and contact should be as good as visual contact. Like, physical contact should be as good as visual contact to count as observed. So, like, in theory, if that Nomai was standing on the rock, like, just the contact and his awareness of the contact should have been enough to stabilize the quantum phenomena. But again, video game. It's super cool what they're doing, and I don't really care if it lines up. Same with our conversation about the nature of... Oh, here, I should refill my fuel, too. The nature of the sun. Like, in theory, to go from a yellow-orange... I know I've already said this to you, Mehitabel, but, to go from a yellow-orange main sequence stage to a red giant stage should take several million years at a minimum, and it happens to us in a matter of in-game days. And so that's always stuck out to me as weird, but it is entirely conceivable that the game is just like, no, we're playing fast and loose with physics, and, you know, there will be lore that explains all this, and I will accept the lore as it comes forward. So... Man, you need to rush out here or you miss the first cycle, and then you are frelled for a while. Okay, we're coming back in. We're coming back in. Yeah, see, like, that was a very pretty yellow-orange sun at the start of the day. And now we're already kind of an angry red giant. And that just doesn't make sense, man. That just... Anyway, okay. Come on, ice. You have a very impatient cat waiting to dive down into your depths. This is sort of the least of the theories. I mean, all the things I want to investigate today are important, but, like, this was just a holdover from last stream. Meow. There we go. Alright. Alright. Okay. Now... Very important. Let's not get irradiated to death by ghost matter. So that's no. Here we are in the central chamber. I believe this was the way that we wanted to proceed. I think it's this one that leads... Yes, okay, we're here. Meow. Ugh, okay. Get a little more friction on the dirty snow. Now, I think... I could be totally wrong. We're going to find out in a second. Give me some light. Yes, there was a whole area up here that we only saw on camera. There we go. There we go. Okay. See, I just missed this. I just straight up missed this because we saw it for like half a second. Yeah, Mehitabel, you and I both. You and I both. So, we're gonna have to... Oh! Friction. Non-existent. We're gonna have to be careful as we go... Oh, wait. No, that's not what I want to do either. Come back here. No. Okay, alright, this side looks safe. Safe, quote unquote. But yeah, I only caught that because I tend to go back through my streams, especially when I've been fiddling with sound levels and I want to make sure things turned out well. And so I was scrubbing back through the stream and I was like, wait, what was that? What was that? It was like half a frame that I managed to capture. But thankfully I was paying attention at that moment. Okay, how are we doing? Good. No, 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 absolutely not. Oh yeah. Ugh. Okay, let's take a moment here. That's death. And that's the way we came in. So okay, I think we proceed this way. Yes, I mean sad discovery, but discovery. Okay, we have a Nomai suit with ghost stuff actually growing out of them. That's a first. That looks extremely unpleasant. Okay, Oh, and we're basically in 0G here. Okay. Now we can't take too long because I think we're going to run out of air. That's a record. That's the death hole. Let's not go that way. But we seem relatively... Oh, goodness. Okay. This seems safe. This seems safe. Oh my god, this is pretty tragic. Mehitabel is starting to actually hit emotionally when I see the skeleton's remains. We've read so much from specific Nomai that I feel like I'm coming to know them. Yeah, and we've read a lot from these two, actually. I'm terrible with names. I keep forgetting their names, because we don't actually get voices, but... like, we've read a lot about these people struggling... Here, how do I stabilize? There we go. About these people struggling to discover... Yeah, Pie and Poke. That was it. Thank you. But like they crash here and they're trying to unravel a mystery and survive at the same time. And even though they're way more advanced than we are, they have been through so much. Okay, put this away. Let's read. Poke. The spherical stone casing here seems to be the source of the energy readings. No, rather the source is what's within the stone. I'm detecting some form of exotic matter. Pi, the stone is muting our energy readings. They should be 10 times what we're seeing, at least. Poke. Pi, I don't think we want this matter interacting with us. As far as I can tell, direct contact it would almost certainly be fatal. Pi, I've never encountered anything like this casing, but it's all that's protecting us from what's inside. Worse still, this matter is disturbingly volatile. Poke. Pi, whatever the matter inside the stone casing is, it's more than just profoundly unstable. It's under tons of pressure. Look at this density scan. I've never seen anything this tightly compacted before. What is this? Pi, this is orders of magnitude worse than I'd imagined. If this stone were to rupture, the lethal matter within would rapidly expand, completely blanketing the star system almost instantaneously. And the pressure is still building as the... Oh! No! As the comet... As the comet what? There we go. As the comet approaches this star system. Pi, return to the shuttle right now. The rest of our friends need to know they're in terrible danger. Leave your equipment and run. Poke, what are you doing, Pi? Pi, the more we know about this alien matter, the better our chances of survival. I will learn what I can here. Go. Warn the others. Maybe they can construct shelter somehow. Now, Poke. And that's the end. So I guess Poke was up there where we entered, not up there, but like up there-ish, where we entered the chasm. And this is Pi, and I guess neither of them made it. I guess both of them were infected. Mehitabel, ooh, I think we are learning what happened to the Nomai. I think we are. So, they were saying... Here, let me read that one section again. If this stone were to rupture, the lethal matter within would rapidly expand, completely blanketing the star system almost instantaneously, and the pressure is still building as the comet approaches the star system. So, it sounds like... So, this appeared in the star system when they abandoned the sun station, like just after they abandoned the sun station, they noticed this as they were going. And I guess it, as it entered for the first time, ruptured and distributed itself throughout the solar system. And I guess we haven't seen it actually growing on all the Nomai, but we have seen them dead, like in every attitude, in bed, in repose, in, you know, the classrooms and at work, in the labs, in the space stations, everywhere all at once. And I guess that's what happened. I guess it is. Mehitabel, we learned on Hearth that it slowly dissipates. Yes, good memory. Okay. So is there anything else in here? Oh, Mehitabel, I'm glad you made it too. It's very good to meet you. Well, yeah, this is a sad place to meet. This is really cool. This game is so... This is almost Lovecraftian. This right here. Oh no, wait, sorry, I conflated things. Archie! Oh my, I'm so glad I woke up in time for this. Well, I'm glad you are too, sir. Hello, welcome. Yeah, we made it to the core. I'm sorry, you guys are showing up as the same color. Twitch randomly distributes colors, and I was just going by color there for a second until I actually read the name. Hello, Archie, welcome. Good to see you again. Meow. So we have discovered... Is there anything else in here? I don't think there's anything else in here. I think it's just a horrible, sad mystery unraveled. Yeah. Alright, it might be simplest to just reset from here. Mehitabel, oh yeah, I've been getting subtle cosmic horror vibes from this game, yeah. Me too. Very subtle, though. This is sort of the most overtly Lovecraftian location. So, well, some of the jellyfish have also given me that vibe. Okay, is there anything else we're going to find in here? Or should we maybe just fly into some ghost matter and reset the cycle? So we're going to run out of air soon anyway. Is that something? That is not something. Arca, yep, welcome to one of the saddest parts of the game, in my opinion. I agree. Like, they're just... We have read a lot from Pie and Poke. We've read a lot from everyone. And we actually have followed one of these intrepid exploring teams to their fate. And it's sad, man. It's sad. Mehitabel, it's heavy on the themes of insignificance in the face of the natural universe, yeah. Which is a common theme in a lot of sci-fi, really, but this game really hits it. This game really sort of... Because you are immersed in the discovery... And I guess also because of the way that the game keeps obliterating you every few days, like completely uncaringly, and everyone you know and everything that you care about, and it's the second species that it's happening to. Like, it's the sun exploding is our end as the Hearthians, but the ghost matter apocalypse was theirs. Anyway, speaking of ends, I think we're just going to sit here till our air expands and we reset. But here we are, guys. Here we are. Okay. Oh. Well, I guess we're in good company as we go. Yeah, that was sad, man. That was sad. Okay, Mr. the Interloper. I doubt there's anything else worth going back there for. I think that's probably it. It is a good thing that I scrubbed back through my footage. Or I would not have known how to get in there. I would have been like, oh well, we'll figure it out later, and we might never have figured it out. So... And that was important. That was an important plot point right there. Okay, my controller didn't respond for a second there. Hi, Slate. I'm actually not in the mood for banter right now. Let's go. Mehitabel, no, I was so stumped on how to get down there. Yeah, me too. Me too, until I got to like hour 3 of the stream, and then I went, oh wait. I had to scrub back 2-3 times before I was sure that I was seeing something. And that was one of those things where I wanted to jump in right away, and like confirm it, but no, it was important to wait. I like to keep the blind plays blind. Okay, did we get anything else for this? It didn't say anything. I found the 2 missing members of the Nomai shuttle crew near a large ruptured stone that looks like it exploded from the inside. The Nomai traced the strange energy readings to a spherical stone casing filled with some form of exotic matter. They determined the exotic matter was both lethal and under extreme pressure. If the stone were to rupture, the exotic matter within would rapidly expand, completely blanketing the solar system almost instantaneously. One of the Nomai stayed behind to examine the alien matter, while the other rushed back to the surface to warn the rest of the Nomai. But neither actually made it. Very sad, guys. Very sad. Mehitabel, there is something magical about a full blind play. I really like them. I tend to lean into them. One of my favorite things to do is to go on an adventure completely unknowing with you guys. And it really, really, really does just add something to the game when you're not just going... Like, I also like, for more casual sort of chill streams, where I know the game and I don't have to concentrate that much and I can just sort of play and chat and whatever, but... You know? Arca, recommendation. If you want something small for this loop, ID Gabra's signal and chat with your time loop buddy. Okay, well, we were going to go to Giant Steep anyway and try to get to the core as one of the things. Gabra's on Giant Steep, right? That was the one. So let's do Giant Steep first then. Let's go do that. Archie, yeah, okay. Alright, alright. Good stuff. Is it, like, right behind me? Dude! Alright, that's serendipity if I ever saw it. Let's try to find Gabbro's bassoon or whatever it is. It all gets pretty murky down there. Arca, sneaky Giant Steep. Indeed, indeed. It's like the biggest single body in the solar system, and it's funny how it can just creep up on you softly, softly like that. Okay, it's getting away from me though. Autopilot. Do your thing. I'm starting to understand when it's suicide to use the autopilot and when it isn't. So, hey, that's something. Meow. Well, yeah, he does ask if we discover anything, and we have certainly discovered something. Alright, going down. Going down, probably too fast, probably too fast! Okay, that's the island, though, that Mehitabel was talking about. That is the island, and I gotta say, now that I look at it more carefully, that does really resemble the Bramble. It really, really does. So that's interesting. I wonder if there's anything else to do there. Yeah, Mehitabel, I swear it looks like the Bramble. I agree. I agree. Now, we didn't see anything else to do in there, but here, let's quick check it out again. Because we're here. And we found it. There's no guarantee these things stay in the same place for very long. Okay. Meow. Wait! Spacesuit. Darn it! No! No, no, no! Let me back in! Let me back in! No! Well, that was a first. Oh, guys. That was embarrassing. Okay, we're going right back. We're going right back. Sorry, streamer is kind of dopey today. I did worry about this. I was saying this earlier in the week when I was playing Warframe with Archie and Weep Thief, that like I may be slightly stupid on Wednesday because antibiotics and dental trauma. And by that I mean physical trauma, not, you know, emotional trauma, but yeah. Okay, spacesuit. Spacesuit first. Normally I put it on first. Arca, aw, Mehitabel, oh no! Yeah, sorry guys. Oh, and Arca, yeah, the cumin there for a moment. Sometimes you wake up and it's there for one of your eye blinks. Hey, we'll try to go back there too. Why have my controls... Okay, my controls keep trying to go to mouse. I don't know why. Whatever. Alright. Giant Steep. It's not being as sneaky this time. Meow. Meow. That's what happens. You just get so like, let's go investigate this mystery. It's an adventure. And then it's like, wait, I don't breathe the atmosphere on this planet. Oh no! Oh no! Then what I wasn't expecting is we got out without the suit on, and I could still move around a bit, but the ship did not have the gravity tether or whatever it is that draws us in. That just didn't deploy. So that was it for us. Sorry, everyone. Okay. Okay, if we see that island first, we'll land there. If we see Gabbro's island first, we'll land there. That's Gabbro's ship. That is not what we are looking for. Okay, this is Gabbro's island, I believe. Yes. Okay, we'll land on Gabbro's island. Oof. We will crash on Gabbro's island. Good enough. Okay. Spacesuit visor on. My word, man. I was actually confused for a sec because, like, I looked at my own feet and I was like, wait, why can I see my feet? And then I kind of slipped out. I actually didn't mean to go out. I realized it first, and then I tried to turn around, and that was enough to, like, get my model off the edge. Okay, it's also interesting that the explorer was able to breathe for a bit before dying. I mean, I guess our lungs were being burned gradually. Okay, maybe Giant Deep has a little bit of O2 in its atmosphere. Most atmospheres that are reducing have some amount of it. Like, if there's any kind of vegetation, whatever going on, there's probably a bit. But anyway, yeah, alright. Well, here's Gabbro. Let's talk to Gabbro. I don't remember what voice I gave Gabbro. Hey, time pal. Nice weather we're having, huh? Wait, have I used that one before? I bet you have. Okay, I found something. We hadn't found the orbital probe cannon yet, but we had already talked to him about Statue Island. Whoa, that's the cannon breaking apart at the start of each time loop? For real? Did you figure out why? I'm gonna say over-enthusiasm. It's kind of scary how much that sounds like something Slade or Feldspar would do. I'm pretty surprised the Nomai built something that actually broke. Come to think of it though, broke might be the wrong word, because it looks like the orbital probe cannon is still firing successfully at the beginning of each time loop. It's firing okay, but then it is still breaking. Okay, now I did do the how do you remain calm once. Deep breaths. No, seriously, I meditate. Okay, yeah, so he does talk about meditation. Want me to teach you? It'll be the next time loop before you know it. How didn't I get this? I'm sure I selected that, and he talked about how the storms were calming. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that again. Okay. Sure, why not? Oh no, is this gonna loop us already? I just got here. Anyway, it's good to learn. So do we get a new command that we can use any time? Or do we have to go back and talk to him first? Okay, end the cycle. Meow. Yeah, Mehitabel, that is pretty cool. I was sure I asked him that. I was sure I did. Yeah, Arca, yeah, I was confused before, so now you have a dedicated reset button from the pause menu. Alright, good. Here, let's meditate until next loop. Cool. Mehitabel at least didn't end due to a silly death. A lot of them are still going to end due to a silly death. I have talked to Slade far too many times because of silly deaths. I don't know, Arca. We will still suffer, but not for that reason. No, it's true. Actually, we can meditate instead of suffocate and so forth. That will be nice. All right, thank you. I did wonder what you were going on about when you asked me what he had said, and I was like, he talked about looking at the storms. Anyway, I can't remember what episode that is, but I will scroll back to that one too, because either I just missed it, or... Also, I can't remember what voice I gave Gabbro. But it's just as well, because my voice is kind of not up to a lot of voices today. Sorry. Okay, I didn't want to exactly tell you, but yeah, you have it. Yeah. Thank you, sir. You did tell me once upon a time that there was a way to do that, but you didn't say anything about where it was. Mehitabel, I don't remember him saying anything about meditating before this. Okay, alright. So, either I accidentally didn't choose that option at all, or he needs to be asked more than one cycle in order to give it to you. But thank you for the confirmation. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe you have to ask him more than once. That probably saves me some scrubbing back, though, so thank you very much. Okay, well, eventful start. We have the secret of the Interloper, and we have the secret of resetting the time loop ourselves, which is pretty cool. Thank you, Archie. Very, very helpful. Because, yeah. Like, for instance, when we got trapped in the sand, more than once, we could have done that. Although it was kind of poignant just waiting for the sand to take us. Arca, I think it is the second time. Which sucks. Okay, good to know. And at least I'm not going crazy. Than I already am. There's definitely some crazy always present. But, you know. It's the high awareness kind of crazy where I can compensate for it. Okay, I'm looking for this island again, and then we're going to try to go under the sea. Because it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Although there's not a lot of sand around here. And if we find a crustacean band, I think it's going to try to kill us. But, you know. One never knows. Okay, okay. There's the Bramble Island. Mehitabel claims. Thank you. As soon as you said that, the song started up in my head. I had to acknowledge it because the same thing happened to me. Totally. That was the first movie I ever saw, actually. When I was a wee bairn. I don't know, it was probably about 3. My parents took me to a local cinema to watch my very first motion picture, which was Disney's The Little Mermaid. And it will probably always have, its songs especially, a special place in my memory and my heart because of that. Okay, so this surely does look like the Bramble. You are absolutely right about that, and I just hadn't clued to it. I wonder if we had even gone to the Bramble by that point, though. I don't think we had. Okay, scout launcher, photo mode, snapshots. That way, death. Ah! Darn it. Okay, I don't know why it keeps trying to switch me back to mouse controls. I actually think it interfered that time. Can I get back? Uh-oh. Sorry guys, I'll catch up with chat in a moment. What am I doing wrong? Put this away. There it is, there it is. Okay. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Mehitabel was one of my first 2. I think I'm just a few years older than you. I'm in my early 40s. I turned 40 this year. So yeah, we would be of a generation then. Which I tend to refer to as Xennial, because it's sort of just in between Gen X and Y. We sort of, we had analog tech and digital came in while we were young. So I think of us as like an in-between generation. That's cool. Hey. Very cool. But yeah, that was my very first movie. Archie, wow, I forget what mine is, but I know a cursed version of The Princess Bride is up there. A curated version of The Princess Bride. Princess Bride was good. I did love that movie. Mehitabel, yeah, I like the Lost Generation since we're lost between the two. I didn't realize that's what that referred to. I guess I always figured that referred to like one of the war generations, but I bet you're, yeah, actually that makes sense. Your mouse might be slightly inputting. Hold on. Let's see if I can get it to stop by doing that. Okay, let's see. That did not work. Frustrating. Archie, without the torture scene. Oh, but that's a funny scene. I mean, it is a torture scene, but like it's a silly torture scene. Like the one under the tree. Mehitabel, this island is a pain. It is! It makes you jump a gap when you've got like way too much gravity going on. Archie, I think that's the greatest generation, the pre-boomer generation. Which may or may not be a misnomer. But, the generational naming is not formalized. It's sort of socially curated by how it's used and when. Okay, so hold on. Oh, okay, well now we're in space, so... Oh, come on, even in space I can't do it? What the... Come on, guy. Well, now we're gonna fall to the earth and die. Sorry, comedy of errors today. No, 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 no! Ow! My ship got lifted and I'm all messed up. Okay, well now we're in trouble. Now we're in trouble. Mehitabel, I wonder if this island is just like a hint that there are parts of the Bramble to be found on other planets. I didn't remember of anything else being in there, but now that we're here, I do want to check it out. Ow. Meow. Archie, for a little kid, though, yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. But, like, it's in the book, and it's ostensibly a children's book. Okay, alright. Let's back up. Oh, we made it. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not very good at the jetpacking. We're gonna have to practice. Hey, yeah, we made it. Oh man, my voice is already very unhappy with me. I am sad about that. I've been looking forward to this stream since last week, and then all this crap happened with the dentist. And then, yeah, I started to get a reaction to amoxicillin, which has never happened to me before. I took it like 5 years ago, no problem. This time I started to get dizzy, and then I started to get lightheaded, and then I started to get a sore throat and a fever. At that point I was like, okay, this is dangerous. Meow. Okay, let me catch up on chat just very quickly. Mehitabel, I'm very deep into my theory about Dark Bramble being the key that unlocks everything. I could be totally wrong, but I'm here to find out. I'm here to find out too, and I appreciate your theory, and that is the basis of today's explorations. I really, really appreciate it. And okay, I will try not to be so self-conscious about the fact that my voice is failing me and I'm crashing into the water over and over again. Although, just a moment. I shall clear my throat obnoxiously while the mic is muted. Okay, so we had this. Thank you guys for coming along with me. This is a lot of fun already today. Okay, let's read this again. Trip number 4, entry number whatever. Crashes 2, boring crashes 0. Remember to see Slate when I get back. Yes, let us all see Slate about the crashes. Yeah, all the way down to the core. Consider yourself conquered, Giant Steep. You just got feldsparred. That was one of my more dramatic feats, if I do say so myself. Can't believe I wasn't electrocuted. I can't wait to tell Hornfels and Gassan about this one. I guess brute force isn't always the answer. Right, so that's one more off the list. Seems that all that's left is the big one now. Dark Bramble, here I come. How did he get to the Bramble? How? Meow. Yeah, this is Feldspar's camp, Archie, it appears. Mehitabel, you are so welcome. I had a rough start to the week, just a lot of annoying things, and I'm having such a great time right now. Well, I'm really glad. Thank you. I am too. I am too. It's always more fun with friends. Thank you for coming along, guys. It is a blast. So does anyone see anything that might... Hold on. Photo mode. That might indicate a portal or something. Because this just seemed like... I remember we walked all around here. Archie, time to Bramble. Well, we went to the Bramble, and we both found a sealed off area with a signal in it that seemed to be a duplicate signal. And we found a bunch of anglerfish that ate our face. Or rather, ate our ship. So, this dissuades me from that course of action. I feel like if we just go straight back to the Bramble, we don't have any better idea of how to survive it. I don't see anything, guys. And I don't feel like I can climb here. Yeah, we just don't have the gravitics to climb here. Mehitabel, it is. I used to just hang out and watch friends play games / play games while they watch, and I miss that. That feels so much like it. That is one of the things I like about streaming, like when I'm watching streams. Similar feeling, yeah. And then, like, I went through a long period of illness in my 20s, and streams and Let's Plays really helped me get through that. And that's when I first sort of started to think, maybe I would like to do this myself and be the person that people can play with, you know? So, hey, I'm really glad you're getting a kick out of the stream. And, yeah, that is exactly the kind of thing I like, and why I have the whole adventure with me aesthetic thing going on. Because that's... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. That wasn't too bad. Because that's always how it feels to me, too. Feels like you are actually... Oh, how are we going to get back to the ship, guys? But it feels like you are actually going along on a ride. Okay, alright. Dun 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 dun. Ow! Match the ship before we fly back down. Can we get there? I'm not very good at this. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No! My own leg blocked me! Now we're falling! Oh, we did it! We did it! Okay, we're in. We're in. Archie, space is how. Space is how. The answer to everything in this game is space. It isn't, but it's been frequently the answer. It's the answer of how we got into the gravity tower. Okay, we are looking for one that is spinning counterclockwise. I now want to try to go to the core. Archie's safe. At about closest call, yeah. That was a rough one. Okay, wait. That one's counterclockwise, right? 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 I think. Okay. Alright. Take me down. Excellent. We are down. What do we do now? Now let's try to reorient to the ground. Alright guys, well we confirmed. That's how you get down here. What do we do from here? Feldspar said something about electricity. There's electricity everywhere. Let's observe for a moment. I wonder how much time we have left in the cycle. Okay, that jellyfish is going in. That jellyfish is actually going in. Can we get in? Or are we just going to bounce? And or die? Bounce and or die. Bounce and or die. Okay, that doesn't seem like a good plan. Mehitabel, do you need to electrify yourself? That doesn't sound safe, though. How would we do that? Like, maybe. Like, match polarities? I mean, this could be survivable, but I kind of feel like it's going to kill us. Or am I just going to bounce? I'm just going to bounce, exit ship to repair electrical systems damage. Okay, that is not the way. That is not the way. But we have for science that. I think the ship's dead. The ship is dead. Okay, what? It is not as easy to travel under here as I would have liked. There appear to be currents. Alright. Meow. Can I match underwater? I don't think I can match underwater, guys. Hold on. Arca, get a rubber suit, I guess. Can you get suit upgrades? Is that a thing? Repair faster. Okay. Closer. Game, why are you doing this to me, game? Meow. That looks like a puff of blood. Come on. Okay, at least it stays partially repaired as you repair it. Is that it? Are we back online? I think we're back online. Okay, let's get into the ship. No! What just happened? My ship just got yeeted away from me. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, alright. Back in. Okay, okay. We made it. We made it. Things seem to be working. Refuel fuel before I forget. Okay. Yeah, very wacky ship movement. Okay, let's go look at a jellyfish. We definitely saw that jellyfish go in, right? And they're electrified. I don't like this, like, waviness that's happening periodically. That strikes me as worrisome. Mehitabel. So all that seems to be down here is the electric ball that I assume is the core and jellyfish. Not much to work with. True, although there's stuff in there. You guys see that? It's kind of faint. There's definitely stuff in there, and it's kind of bramble-esque as well, although it could just be coral. Wait. That jellyfish is going in. That jellyfish is going in. Okay, can we... Are you going in? Yeah, you're going in. I can't go in. I can't go in. Can the jellyfish go in? Yes, they can. Okay, are you showing me where I can go in? Can I follow you in? This totally doesn't seem safe. No, I can't follow you in. Mehitabel's. Okay, so there has to be a way to get in there. I agree. That one's coming out! Okay, okay. Wait, that's not the button. That's the button. Alright, let's prepare the ship. Let's prepare the ship again. I can't match the ship. That's too bad. It makes things fiddly under here. Okay. I can get lodged against the ship. Alright. I'm gonna go look at a jellyfish. It seems like they might kill me. But it also seems like maybe there's a way to use them to get inside. They're also just kind of pretty. In like a mostly monochromatic way. Mehitabel, and if the jellyfish are charged, you can't touch one of them safely, I assume. I would assume that too. Which is why, okay, let's test theory. Test theory. Arca, orange lava lamp. Mehitabel, that was my thought. Maybe you can attach yourself somehow. Maybe I can't. Okay, we're really close. Ow! Ow. Okay, that hurt. That one's going in! That one's going in. Okay, how do we do this? I don't think I'm going to catch up to it in time. No, I'm not going to catch up to it in time. How do we do this? I think that has to be the mechanism. One way or another. Okay, the top is not electrified. Let's try that. If I can get over here in time. Can I, like, ride the top of you? Or do I bounce? Nope. That hurt. Am I dead? I'm not dead. Okay, where's my ship? I want to go heal. Uh-oh. Ship? No, the ship got sent to the surface! Okay. We're on our own. That's our last try. Archie, Feldspar seems to know a way. Yeah, but I can't find Feldspar. He said he was going to the Bramble. We went to the Bramble looking for him, and I can't find him there yet. Okay, is there anywhere else that you're not electrified? You're not electrified at the very bottom of you. This might be death. That's okay. If this is death, we'll figure something else out. Can I, like, swim up this way? Oh, cycle's about to end. Yes! Yes! Alright. It's a diving bell. It's a diving bell. Like the old-fashioned, you guys know that tech where you just like push like a cup underwater and it keeps a measure of air. It's not quite the same idea, but it's a similar thing. Mehitabel Feldspar in some pocket dimension somewhere. He's no help to us. That's my thinking. I think you figured it out. I think I figured it out. Archie, right at the cycle's end. Okay, I think that's confirmation. I think we figured it out. Yes, we use them as a diving bell. Okay. I don't think we're going to get in time. But it's taken us in. It's taken us in right now. Right now. We made it through! That was it, right? I think we made it through. Okay, alright. Let's see what we can find before we get... Wait, can I not go back down? Or is it that it's going down too? Okay. We got a ship log update. We got an update. I can hear the sun exploding. We're gonna have to come back. We're gonna have to come back. That's okay. We have the secret. We have the secret. What is this? What is this card? I got the light on, but we're not seeing much because I'm not close enough. Wait, what's that? What's that over there? Dude, it's a crash. Is that one of the Nomai ships? There's a Nomai ship down here. And there isn't a Nomai ship or anything else down here anymore because we got exploded. However, exploded is how you make progress in this game. That was a good cycle. Mehitabel, we're figuring a lot out today. I feel like so too. Like we are too. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think we're heading right back there. Because we are partway through a mystery. And excuse me a moment, I gotta have some water, because oh my goodness. Sorry about that. I should be drinking more water more often. Slate! I found a giant, like, submersible diving bell thing made of jellyfish. On Giant Steep! You don't care. You don't. Guy really just cares about marshmallows. Okay, let's go. Meow, guys. This is an exciting one. We are discovering stuff. Okay, so there's a Nomai ship down there, or there's part of a Nomai ship down there. What is it doing down there? Also, what did we get? We got a note. Arca, I want to say this game never wastes your time with dialogue. Almost every dialogue piece can be used for something. With like a 99.8% rate. Okay, so it's very rarely red herrings. There have been a couple times that I've been like, is that a clue or a red herring? Mehitabel claims slowly unraveling the mystery. Slowly, so slowly. But so nice. Like this game unfolds really well. I very rarely felt like, unless I completely frilled something up, that I just straight up wasted a cycle. As long as we like get somewhere and do something. Sorry, it's a very silly way to say it, but like that stuff happens. Here, give me a moment. Let me try to find this. Where was that? Quantum moon, quantum signal. No, it's the ash twin. No, ruptured core. Ocean depths. There we go. All right. The ocean is surprisingly calm beneath the current. Some sort of electrical field surrounds the planet's core. I passed through the electrical barrier and reached the coral forest at the planet's core. Okay. All right. Arca, misleadings, but misleadings that point you the right way. Okay. Mehitabel, so sometimes you need to think sideways about what's being said. I think we've had to do that a few times. Yes. Like, I find the game doesn't usually spell it out for you, but it usually at least gets your noggin cogitating in the general area, you know? Alright, I feel kind of bad. We're leaving Hearth till last. That's sort of like a role-playing thing, though, I guess, because, like, we would, as a Hearthian, probably think of Hearth as the least interesting of our possible destinations, but we're definitely going to go back there and check out whether we can find Hornfells or anything else on this stream. That is the plan. Okay. Where are we? Alright, I want to see where I'm going. Exactly, Mehitabel, but we are so close to the mysteries elsewhere, and that's how it always feels. Like, it always feels like, okay, we need to go right back there because we were so close to it that time, you know? Or because we figured it out that time and now it's pointing us to this other thing, or... Still gonna go back to the Quantum Moon, too. Well, I appreciate you being careful about the spoilers, Archie. I do. You've been excellent about that so far. Thank you. Arca is the person who cemented our choice of game, actually. When I was on the Cat Night Keep, our Discord, I posted a list of what should we do next, like, possibilities, and this one I picked up a long time ago, but I've been sort of waiting to do it. And he was like, ooh, I'm not saying anything, but you should do that one. Actually, my brother-in-law is the one who first turned me on to this one. He sort of ranted about it one Christmas, and I was like, okay, shut up. I don't want to hear anymore. It sounds great. There it is, right there. Okay. Yeah, there it is. I think? That's it, right? Yeah, okay. Right back down. Okay. Meow. Where are all the jellyfish? Oh, there was one. Okay. Rotate. Let's get closer. Okay, we're gonna miss that one. That one's going down too fast. Well, I am very glad you did. I was so happy to find a playthrough that was currently happening and I could join along with in real time. I'm really glad that you found me. First of all, you are my first comment ever on YouTube, and I cannot think of a more salubrious comment to receive as the first. That was fantastic. And then your xenoarchaeological theorizing and collaboration. That was the word I didn't come up with at the beginning of the stream, and collaboration has been invaluable. It's been very nice to meet you. And I really am glad that you've been getting a kick out of coming along. That is exactly the kind of experience I want to try to enable. So... thank you for the kind words, and thank you for coming along. And thank you, Archie, for your invaluable assistance and encouragement. For being a good friend, dude. Okay, I've lost all the jellyfish. There we go, okay. There's the jellyfish. Come back out. Let's get out of the ship. We're probably going to lose the ship. That's okay. I will check chat again once I am secure in the diving bell. Or dead. One or the other. Because I could troll this up. Hello, friendo. I'm just going to swim straight up your fronds here, and I hope you don't take this personally. Good. We made it. Alright. Goes to show, like, careful observation is important. Mehitabel, it was purely happenstance. YouTube just happened to wreck the first stream vid, and I liked your name. Yeah, we were saying. My own online name comes from a fictional cat. I thought so. So you are the Mehitabel claims of... There was an academic paper in, like, what was it, 2004, 2006? That was responding to another academic paper about cats. And then, ooh, this is perfect. Arca also goes by Archie, and the original Mehitabel, what comes from Archie and Mehitabel, which was like, was it a comic publication or was it just a written publication in like the 20s? Oh, from the Don Marquis poem. That's probably where the name came from originally. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm gonna have to look that up because I don't know that bit. I know 2 references from Mehitabel and neither of them was that. But it is such an unusual name that I bet they both descend from that original poem. Okay. Alright. Now did we make it through? Are we in? I think we're in. We're in! We're right next to this thing! No one ever knows where it came from. Well, I feel like I'm in good company then. But good. It's a very pretty name. I liked it. Sounds like a good name for a cat. I've had many cats. It kind of reminded me of my first cat's name, which was Musette. And we did not name her, but she had a 4-colored nose. She was a tabby tortoiseshell. And Musette is the French word for the feed bag that you put over the nose of horses. And the name itself is very pretty, even if it doesn't refer to something pretty, in my cat's case. But yeah, it was like an M cat name, and I was like, instant resonance there. I thought so. That's why we didn't change it. She was a shelter cat. So we thought it was a good name. Yeah. Arca, interesting. Mine has undergone some serious transformations originating from Warframe's Arca weapon set. Yeah, okay. I wondered if it was related to that, but I also thought it might have, you know... Like, there are the mythological archons. There were a number of things that it could have been from. Mehitabel, all mine are also rescues. Yeah, my cats have all been rescues or just straight up abandoned that were found. Like, one of them was abandoned and found in a box. Okay, so we've been in a room kind of like this before. Whoop! No, 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 no. No! I lost my gravity. Sigh. Alright, maybe we should read first. Let's read first. I have accidentally activated writing on the ceiling. I don't know what that says. Okay, let's read. And talk more about our cats after we have uncovered the mysteries. Yarrow, I have exciting news, Privet. The Ashwin project is almost prepared to receive the probe data from the orbital probe cannon, which they never fired until now. Yarrow, Rami is adding some finishing touches here, but she'll be finished soon. Are you and the orbital probe cannon well? Privet, we are. The statue here in the probe tracking module is ready to record each launch's flight trajectory and will automatically transmit all relevant data to you. Now, is that one of their, like, consciousness recording statues, or was that a different statue? I can't remember if there was one of those up there, or if it was like one of these almost holographic matrix statues that we've got above us. Privet, once the probe determines the location of the Eye of the Universe, I'll send an alert directly to you and Rami. Privet, on the other appendage, I'm now worried about this cannon's structural integrity and its crew's moral integrity. Ooh. Yeah, they were a little bummed about the possibility of not being able to fire it off, and that they were sort of ordered to use it at low power, if I recall correctly. Okay, we have another one. There's a statue. Yeah, and it's activated. It's actually activated, but it's activated with bronze eyes, which might correspond to this bronze, like, ferrofluid matrix that they use, maybe? I don't know. So maybe they don't just have to record thoughts. Maybe they can be energy, computational distribution writ large. Oh, Arca, all of them are bronze. Just lighting. Okay, alright. Okay, Mallow, imagine, Privet, the probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the Eye of the Universe. You'll be the first to see them. Privet, I am honored and terrified. Appropriate response. Privet, you won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Will you? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Oh my goodness. Mallow, fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once anyway. So who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? A bit more than slightly. It broke in 3. Privet, I would mind, Mallow. I would mind because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. Yes, good point. Good. In fact, it would have made sense to put the module not on the possibly destructible platform then, wouldn't it? But, you know, hindsight is perfect and foresight is perspective. Okay, we've been here before. This is the probe. And I don't mean that we've been on the probe before. No. This is the so we have been here actually. This is the probe's launch telemetry room. So we've actually been here in the flesh. Mehitabel, sometimes the Nomai seem to have some casual attitude towards safety as the Hearthians. Yes, they just have more advanced duct tape. And duct tape substitutions. We do it with sticky glue, and they do it with electromagnetism and quantum phenomenon. Okay, and this is the core of Ash Twin, which we still haven't found our way into. We have to find our way into that too. Arca, they have flex tape! Yes, our tape is too rigid and snaps too easily. Their tape has superior malleability. Okay, this is gonna flip me on the roof. Very convenient. Okay, let's actually do this. So, I don't know what that... Stop it. I want to stay here. I just walked across that, that's why. Okay. Retrieving store coordinates from Ash Twin. Displaying coordinates for the eye of the universe. You found it? Ship log updated. Do we know where the eye is now? Do we know where the eye is now? Is that where the eye is? Sorry, I'm very excited all of a sudden. We might know where the eye is now. Okay, alright. This appears to be the viewer consensus as well. I didn't mean to roll you all the way back. I meant to take you halfway. Okay, hold on. Let's try this again. This is an ingenious system in a way in that all you need to do is look at it to move it, but this means you can accidentally move it from across the room. Okay, that's Giant Steep and the launcher. And... wait a sec. Is that the probe? I think that's the probe, so this is showing the probe trajectory, I think. That's pretty. I wish I could get more of a close-up on it. Okay, what does this say? Retrieving data from probe 9318092. What? Why do you have 9 million probes? Alright, visualizing current trajectory of probe 9318092. Alright, so that's where it's headed. And I guess if we're looking at... Sorry, I'm trying to get a good look at this. If that's Giant Steep, and if the orbit of the launcher is around it in sort of solar equatorial, like if it's in alignment with the rest of the orbits as they are depicted in our map, then this is down at an angle from it. And so we shouldn't expect to see the eye in the same plane, I think. Okay, and then we have one more position. This one. Let's check it. Whoop, no, stop. Meow. Oh, fiddly technology is fiddly. That's okay. We have the whole cycle and it hasn't started playing the Doom music yet. There we go. Okay. It landed back in there. What is that? Is that the eye? I think that's the eye signal. I think that's supposed to be the eye signal. Ooh! It's right here. Or was that, like... Interesting. Arca Goofy, no my time. It is kind of weird. Retrieving previous launch data from Ash Twin. Total number of probes launched 9,318,090. Okay, so they launched 9 million of them from Ash Twin first. That's interesting. We haven't found a probe launch facility on Ash Twin yet. We should maybe look for one. Deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the eye of the universe found by probe 9318054. Okay. And it's here. And now ship log updated again. Okay, I think we actually properly now have the location of the eye. So what do you think, guys? Should we look around Hearth first, or should we go herring off after the latest? What are the major things we still have as a unsolved mystery immediately? It's the Bramble, Hearth, where we might find Hornfells, which is the duplicate signal, we think, from the Bramble. Then there's the Quantum Moon, where we have an idea of maybe how to get to the North Pole. And then there's the Eye itself, which actually we don't know what exactly we've got in the computer now. We don't know exactly what we have there yet. Okay, is there anything else in here? Or have we exhausted this room for the most part? It's really cool down here. But we are learning so much. Obviously my vote will be Hearth, just because I want to see if my theory is anything. And Arca, Bramble, Feldspar, Quantum Moon. Yeah, I still have no idea where we're going to find Feldspar. I mean, he said he went to the Bramble, but I can't find anything in there. I still don't know how to get around there. Okay, wait. Did I just accidentally deactivate this by moving? That's fine. That's fine. Let's put it back to neutral. There we go. Okay. I think we have now done the first two of the things which I outlined at the beginning of the stream. We've done the Interloper, and we've done Giant Steep. I think we should now do Hearth. I think that's probably a good idea. Archie, you have a lot of information floating without ends. I might recommend solving one, and you seem confident in the moon. The moon seems like we got the last piece of information in the last stream, yes. But, okay, let's do a cycle poking around Hearth, because we haven't even figured out what all we could be tracking down on Hearth. I literally just landed in that one canyon on the first... Was it the first stream? I think it was the first stream. And other than that, we haven't done anything. So let's go looking at our home. Might be nice to go somewhere we can't suffocate. Shall we meditate until the next loop, now that we have this ability? Because I feel like it's going to be ridiculous getting out of here, and we might as well just start over. And that'll take us right back to where we want to be. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Arca, meditate in a beautiful space. It is. The Numai, despite being so far on and like there's damage structurally to some of it and whatever, but all the materials have held up beautifully. Yeah, agreed, Mehitabel. Definitely. It's actually been kind of hard to meditate this week because I felt so sick. I should be meditating even more so because I felt sick. But, you know. Alright, just Slade have anything else to say now that we're here for a cycle. There's our pilot, ready to get this beauty off the ground. Hey, what can I do for you? No, there's nothing new. There's nothing new. Oh yeah, the observatory has an exhibit about that, but I've told you about that. You've looked at it. Why are you asking me about that? Do you have memory problems, dude? Do you know where you are right now? Between you and me, I've glossed over some of the finer details. Astrophysics is really more Hornfels' domain. Me, I'm here for the rocket science and the marshmallows, preferably both at once. Okay. Let's get up on the ship and do a close orbit of our planet. Archie, did we? I didn't even notice. I'm gonna have to look at that next time. I think you're right. I think we awoke without the gasp of, oh my god, I died. That's nice. Alright, we'll put the suit on just in case. Let's check out the log. Just probe tracking module, that's all we got for that. That's okay. Whoops. The orbital probe cannon has launched millions of probes. The 9,318,054th probe located a deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the eye of the universe. The statue in the probe tracking module automatically records each probe's trajectory and transmits the data to the Ash Twin project, which we still haven't found the core of. I found nomai coordinates marking the location of the eye of the universe. Okay, let's get up. Let's look at our galactic map. Actually, can we look at it from here? We can. There it is! I think that's it. Is that it, or is this it? What are you? Is that the eye? Is that supposed to be the eye? I can't tell if that's the eye. But it's in the correct orbital path. Yeah, I don't know what this blue thing is at all. The red one is the deep space satellite, or the blue one is the deep space satellite? Yeah, we've been to the deep space satellite before. Okay, maybe that's the deep space satellite. Meow. But then what's this? I can't log on to this. Red satellite, blue I think is the probe from the cannon. Okay, well then where the hell is the eye? I thought we were supposed to have the coordinates now. Okay, maybe we're still missing a piece. Maybe we have to track it from the ash twin. I'm not sure. Well, maybe it's so far away it doesn't show on the map. Maybe. Or okay, know my coordinates the ship can't read, maybe. I don't know how to read those coordinates, so maybe that will also be found at the ash twin core, which we still don't know how to get into. We haven't looked around the ash twin much once its stuff is gone, once its sand is gone. Mehitabel, or since you, the Hearthian you're playing, doesn't know how to interpret them. Frel. Yeah, okay. I bet you're both right. Okay, well, let's fly around our home a bit and see what points of interest we have entirely neglected because space travel is exciting. Woo! Ooh, okay, this says Mehitabel's theory to me all over. Whoa, whoa. Do you guys see that? I think you guys saw that. Hold on, let me see if I can land. Okay. We are finally checking out our home, and immediately we see a twin to what we got spiked on in the middle of the bramble. I flew around for like 10 minutes trying to find a way in. I couldn't find a way in. Dude! There's a Hearthian down there. I think it's a Hearthian. It's not a Hearthian. We're about to meet a Nomai. Game. There we go. Alright. Meow, 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 meow. Mehitabel, Dark Bramble! Dark Bramble piece, exactly! I think you were spot on. I think you have gotten this entirely correct. Good thinking. I hadn't been thinking in this direction at all. Okay, cool stuff inbound. It's already very cool. But yeah, let's get down here. Alright, are you Hornfils? It's kind of weird seeing one of our... No, this is Tektite. He has a giant... How do you even hold that, dude? It's incredibly heavy. Okay. Hello, Tektite. Hey-oh, hatchling. Thought you were taking in that tin can of yours into space today. What are you still doing here? Me? I saw something crash over the horizon. Didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures my little scout was sending back, so I thought I'd come over here myself and take a look. Is that a Dark Bramble seed? You think so? It's nothing I've ever seen on Timber Hearth before, so you're probably onto something there. No, trust me, I've seen that in the middle of the Dark Bramble. I didn't realize it was a seed, though. That's pretty cool. Mehitabel, it's just like the note in the bramble with the harmonic music. It is. It's identical. Arca, they've got a prostate. Oh, you're right. I didn't notice that. Mehitabel, is this the guy who lost his foot to ghost matter? Man, I keep forgetting this stuff. Thank you. Yeah, it must be. Okay, this is Tektite, who has one leg, and he's got this cool candle headlamp, which is kind of neat. Cool. All right. Whatever it is, it's put down roots in a hurry. Oh, dear. I don't like the look of this thing, hatchling, and that's a fact. Think I'll set Marl and Hal loose on it. Best get rid of this mess sooner rather than later, and no one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a tree keeper can. I'm not sure this is a classical plant, friend. I think that might... I don't know. I'll have to get a look at what's inside the seed first, though. Don't want to set anybody to hacking up a potentially dangerous plant without a better idea of what's lurking inside there. Tough can help me haul the old scout launcher over here. Obviously, the opening is too small for someone to fit inside. Anyway, I'm not going to blindly stick my hands in anything that looks as unpleasant as that seed does. That's a good way to lose an arm or two. Well, it's a good way to puncture my suit repeatedly, I know that. Okay, do you have anything else to say? Blasted seed did a lot of damage when it crashed. I like this crater. Oh, this was already a crater. You're sure the seed isn't from Timberhearth? Back in my younger days, I explored everywhere there is to go on Timberhearth and saw everything there is to see and then some. Trust me, we don't have anything like this. Nah, I reckon this thing's from Dark Bramble if it's from anywhere, hatchling. Okay, I guess that's it. Mehitabel, no, we might need this thing. Yeah, let's not blow it up. I doubt they'll be able to do it before the end of the cycle anyway. Okay, well, we have a scout launcher. Dude! Okay, it's traveling away from us rapidly. Snapshot. We're in the bramble. We're totally in the bramble. We're totally in the bramble. Wait. Okay, it landed somewhere. Guys, it landed a place with trees and a seed inside a dead anglerfish in the bramble. I think that's bizarre. Mehitabel, this has to connect with the main bramble. I think so. Okay, it looks like a camp with trees. Yeah, Mehitabel, that's what it looks to me like too. A skeleton with a seed in it. Okay, and if that's a camp, that's probably where Hornfels is, or Feldspar, one or the other. Maybe both. Okay, is there an open part, or are we still frelled with a scout launcher? Darn it. It's not an open part. Duplicate signal on the scout. Okay, hold on, let's retrieve this. Let's launch it again. And let's take a snapshot faster this time. Okay, so it goes through. So there are two scout symbols. Shouldn't they lead to the same place? Did we miss this time? We did not miss. Okay. That's a good... Okay, everybody back in the ship. I know we were going to check out Hearth. I think we've already wasted a bunch of time this... Well, not wasted. We've already spent a bunch of time this cycle. Archie has an excellent point. If that is correct, we may be able to simply follow this unerringly into the core of the bramble, and thus follow this over. Mehitabel, okay, so if we can't get inside, do we maybe follow the scout signal at actual bramble? I don't know if that's overcomplicating. I don't think so. I think we all have the same idea. Okay, this is what... Good point. This is what we were checking Hearth for. Yes, correct. Alright, let's go. Meow! Back into space. Okay, alright. Where's my scout? Duplicate signal, actual scout, there's the bramble, let's go. Can I do this safely or am I going to crash into Hearth? No, we can autopilot. Arca, man, I love this game. I loved it when I started. The more I play it, the more it blows my mind, and I might write like a full review just raving about it afterwards. I really love this game too. Mehitabel, I'm so happy I was close. You were just close. I think you were spot on. Like, you were talking about how a location somewhere else might have quantum translocation as the key to unlocking the bramble. While you might have meant that we could just walk straight through, I think this is pretty much exactly your theory. So thank you very much again for sharing it. I think you were spot on. Okay. There's our picture. That should lock it in. Just in case the quantum rules apply, you know? Nah, man, well, close enough. Close enough. Arca, I binge watch any playthrough to see these eureka moments. These are a lot of fun. Like, I remember after I played Returnal for the first time, which is another Lovecraftian, it's more Soulsborne, sort of a bullet hell Soulsborne, but the story unfolds so well, and it blew my mind in so many ways. And after I beat it to 100%, I just went looking for streamers who were playing it blind, just to get the same experience, sort of see what they did. So yeah, I totally get that. I totally do. Okay, let's take this careful. Keep your eye out for horrible, spooky anglerfish. Whoa, 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 whoa. We got a bit knocked around there. Well, this place is the scariest place so far in the game for me. Oh no, there's 3 of them! Meow. Well, you can't see, but I was doing a little happy dance in chair. Yeah, I will have to imagine that happy dance, but I'm glad you're happy about it. Thank you. I don't think my mind would have gone here for a long time. I probably would have looked for it eventually. Okay, I'm a little terrified. Wait a sec. Can we see us? No, we're too deep in it. We can't see us. Okay. Alright. Wait, I think that might be it. No, that's a closed seed. That's a closed seed. Alright, you just pick one, I guess? They all go to the same place. They might, but that one's a closed seed in the middle of nothing. That one's inside another node. We might go to that one. But if I can find one clean in here... Oh, that makes sense. The whole place is connected, yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to go through one of these. We might get it wrong a few times. Oh, no. Duplicate signals. And I'm really worried about running into anglerfish. This might take more than one go. Wow, this is so washed out. Wait! That might be it. I think that's it. That's totally it. We found it, guys. We found it, guys. Alright. Alright. Oh, hold on. It appears that my alerts are not working. Oh, no. Yep, they are. Just a second. Meow. I'm gonna have to pause this here for 1 second, because I don't have a thing. That anglerfish! Hey! Thank you for the follow. Look at the Necronites. Meow, and an incredibly apropos name. Meow. Very good timing, too. Thank you very much for the follow. I very highly appreciate it. Sorry, I'm on a tiny little phone, so I have to tab out to check when follows like that happen, so I think we got a frozen screen for a second. Okay, guys. We're here. We're here. Meow. Okay, alright. That's the harmonica. That's the harmonica. Okay, alright. This is going to be hard to land on. Where are we going to land? Or should we just leave it floating? We can do that. I'd kind of like to land. Well, we're going to mess this up. There we go. You know what? We're lodged. That's good enough. Lodged will do. Let's get out of here. Perfect timing, that anglerfish. Thank you very much for the follow. I very much appreciate it. Meow. I hope you have been enjoying the stream. Oof. Okay. There we go. We have air. Man. Mehitabel, we found it! We did! Sorry, I got all discombobulated there. Ooh, cool helmet, Mr. Harmonica. Okay, so this is Feldspar. Feldspar is the harmonica. Where the frell is Hornfels, then? Archie, yes. Okay, Feldspar. We have Feldspar ID'd. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. I always forget to do that. I don't think I did it for Gabbro either, which was silly of me. Okay, we got a gravity crystal. We got marshmallow roasting ability. Is there anything else in here? Oh, let's talk to him. Let's talk to him. Mehitabel feldspar found. Finally.
Whoa! Where'd you come from? No one's come here in, well, ever, actually. That makes you the second Hearthian ever to reach Dark Bramble. After me, of course. Well done. Say, it's you! They made you an astronaut, and you haven't blown yourself up yet? Good for you.
Thanks, man. That seems like a bit of a backhanded compliment, but...
Feldspar, you're alive! You were never the brightest hatchling, were you? Yeah, that's right, I'm alive. Been camping out here since my ship, crashed. Violently.
Wait, what?
Oh, this is a good story. I just finished exploring the core of Giant's Deep and needed a new challenge. None of us had ever been inside Dark Bramble, so I think, hey, let's give that a try.
Arca, zero boring crashes guy, yeah.
I've been cruising around for a while, dodging the odd massive interdimensional vine bristling with thorns, when I run into this huge anglerfish, the biggest I've ever seen. I pull a few stunts, try to shake the thing off. Nothing too fancy. I'm going full speed when the fish clips me, knocks me into a vine, and... well, like I said, I crash. Blammo! On impact, my ship starts making noises like it's coming apart from the inside, and I think, well, that ain't great. Sure enough, I barely get out of there before the electrical system starts sparking like crazy.
Mehitabel claims, how many astronauts do blow themselves up here? Do we have a count? I mean, Gabbro lost his ship somewhere in the ocean. Or in the Bramble? I don't know. I bet nearly everyone who comes in here blows himself up in the Bramble.
It's either move fast or die unpleasantly, so I had to put a little distance between me and my poor fried ship. I camped out near where I crashed at first. I found the skeleton later. Great find. Would have been stupid not to use it. So I moved my setup over here and planted my emergency tree seeds.
Oh, emergency tree seeds. Alright, it's very lucky for us that Hearthian trees will grow literally anywhere.
Been here ever since.
We probably don't get to do all of these choices. I'm just gonna say, wow.
Yeah, pretty much. I am amazing. And my stories are amazing, and my adventures are amazing. I'm just amazing. Anyway, that's how it all went down, hatchling. Story's over, but feel free to stay and enjoy the fire a while. Or don't. Fire's not going anywhere. Anything else you wanted?
Okay. Before we say I found something, where should I explore here?
That's the spirit. Anywhere's good, but you should know that space is weird here. Intensely. Ever tried throwing your scout into one of those weird seeds? See there with the little opening? Just big enough to launch one through. Your scout tracker will tell you the scout is in 2 places at once. I don't think that's wrong exactly, because space doesn't work right in here. That seed looks small, see, but inside, it's bigger.
Mehitabel, everybody's always so casual about losing their ship. Well, they are like taped together, you know. I mean, Slate just slaps them together and then out you go. I guess they're basically disposable. Arca, this is where you would find out about the jellyfish stuff. Oh, okay, because he made it down there before. Alright.
Much bigger on the inside. I've had a lot of time to think about this, and my theory is space in Dark Bramble kind of expands as you go through each sphere. That's why it's bigger inside those seeds. Well, that's my theory. Keep that in mind while you're exploring Dark Bramble, and maybe you won't get lost inside forever.
I can just meditate and wait for the sun to explode. That's my little secret. I don't think Feldspar knows that secret. Mehitabel, Feldspar just here to tell us things we already figured out. Well, I guess if we'd made it here first... Arca, sadly, okay. So we've mostly already figured out his stuff.
Hey, hatchling, pull up a marshmallow stick. Come to hear tales of my heroic exploits, have you?
Oh, man. Okay, so you reached the core of Giant's Deep. How'd you do it?
Giant's Deep core, huh? Oh, that was a wild one. Gather up a chair and I'll tell you a yarn. But since you're asking, I gotta assume you haven't made it down there yourself yet. That is a erroneous assumption, but I will let you continue to believe that, so you'll keep talking. If I tell you how, it feels kinda like cheating. On a completely unrelated note, that sure was a big hollow vine my ship crashed into. Yep. If I were you, I'd go take a walk and see where it ends.
Okay, we did that. I guess he thinks the jellyfish being there, like the jellyfish frozen there, are supposed to be a clue then. I guess. Well, that's cool that you figured it out without him. I'm kind of shocked we figured that out together, everybody. That was a team effort. Thank you guys. But yeah, that was just like observation. And when they went in, I was like, okay, can I follow you in? No. How are you getting in? Well, it just kind of made sense.
You'll want to go to the tail end of this anglerfish skeleton here and look for a flickering light in the fog. That'll be my old ship. Path starts there.
Oh no, did I pick a different option? No, I did. He wants us to check out something here. Okay, we will. We will in a minute. Let's finish this dialogue. Mehitabel, and him saying hollow tube, I bet, implying you use the jellyfish the same. Oh, yes. Good linguistic clue. Okay, alright. Where's your ship?
Not far from here, as a matter of fact. If you go straight past the tail of that anglerfish skeleton here, you'll see a flickering light.
Okay, that's the one I must have accidentally clicked on.
Follow that and you'll find my old ship. What's left of it anyway.
Okay. What happened to this anglerfish? Mehitabel, since Arca was saying all dialogue means something. Okay, Sliber's reminder. Thank you. Yes.
Oh, the skeleton. It was like this when I got here. As near as I can tell, this anglerfish must have been chewing on the vine and eaten a seed, and the seed grew and grew in the poor fish's stomach until this happened. Gross, huh? The skeleton was a good find, keeps the fish away. See, they're territorial, so they mostly avoid each other. That's why I set up camp here.
Okay, that makes sense. Wonder what that might mean as a clue. What do these seeds look like before they grow? Shouldn't I tell ground control to come get you?
Well, yeah, sure, whenever you have the time. Frankly, I kinda like it out here. Quite peaceful-ish. You're a little young to understand, but it's a lot of pressure being the best that ever was.
I almost broke into the Pokemon song. Almost.
Be nice to have a break.
Alright, fair enough. I found something! I went to the Core of Giants, Steve.
So you figured out the old tornado trick, did you? Good work!
Arca, such restraint, Oshi. My voice is kind of dead, or I might have actually tried to sing it, but I kind of think I'd just squeak at this point. My apologies. Mehitabel, so humble, Feldspar. Yeah, he's. That's why I'm giving him the most humble of humble voices, as you can tell.
I found that bit out by accident, but let's keep that between you and me, hey? Hornfels would have my very handsome head if they knew I'd been riding the cyclones again. The ship is fragile. It can break. You can't subject it to extreme conditions.
Not like I was flying the thing into the sun now, was I? I've done that. I've done that a couple times.
And the jellyfish, you figured those out too? Hatchling, I tell you what, you've done real well for yourself.
Thank you. And thank you, team. We did good. High five, everybody.
You're a fine astronaut, sure, but you might just become a pilot yet.
I'm not very good at the piloting part. This is true. Okay, what else did we find? I found a Dark Bramble seed on Timber Hearth.
That's bad business, Hatchling. This chart will tell you if you so much as glance in Dark Bramble's direction, there used to be a fifth planet where the Bramble is now. This infernal plant appeared at the center and kept growing and growing and growing until it shattered the planet and scattered its pieces across space.
Okay, that's how the Bramble started. I see.
If we don't get that seed you found sorted real quick-like, I suspect Timber Hearth will be headed toward the same fate. And I tell you what, we Hearthians have overcome far too much to be done in by some worthless seed.
Mehitabel, so the Bramble does destroy things, yeah. I thought maybe this was like how the planetoid was supposed to be, but it looks like you're right. So maybe there will be an option when we go back to Hearth and talk to Tektite to warn him about that. We should try that next cycle. Okay, I found something. I found Nomai writing saying anglerfish are blind.
Aha! So the blasted things do have a weakness. Meaning my fly as fast as I can approach dealing with them could have been used a bit more thought behind. Sorry, could have used a bit more thought behind it. Ah, well, at least they didn't eat me. All's well that ends well, eh, Hatchling?
Okay, I think we exhausted the dialogue. I think we did.
Nothing you want to share with me? Sounds like you better get out there and start exploring.
Okay. So he said, end of the path, we can find a ship. Right? Where was that? Was it this? Was it from here? Archie, back on my main system, follow Following the sparks. Sorry, you're following the sparks, or I'm supposed to follow the sparks? He did say that, didn't he? The sparks, the sparks. Maybe we should get back in our ship for this, actually. That seems like it might be a good idea. What? Regularize, normalize. You follow sparks if you want to follow his ideas. Okay, alright, hold on. Alright, cool. We found feldspar. Still haven't found hornfulls. Mehitabel, so there should be a hollow trunk. I think that's what he said. And Archie, more flashes of light, but oh well. Okay, well, if it's a hollow trunk, we won't be able to get to it through here. Hold on, I'm going to refill. Although I think we could have refilled down there. We'll head back here. Oof. Sparks. I thought he might have been talking about the hollow trunk on Giant's Deep for that particular bit. Is Hornfels the one at the observatory back on Earth? I didn't think so, but maybe he was. Maybe it was, and I've been confused this whole time. And we've actually been looking for feldspar. Okay, flashes of light. You guys see that? Archie seems to think so. Alright, I've just been confused the whole time. I thought Hornfels was lost. No, Hornfels has been doing work back at the beginning, and we found... Yeah, I think you're right. I think we had to get the launch codes from him. Yes. Okay, there are the sparks. All these ships have slightly different configurations, which I appreciate. That's pretty cool. We have a big hollow tree here. I do kind of feel like I might want to be in my ship for this, actually. You know what? I'm going to go back and get my ship. Oh, wow. That is a mess over there. Let's go get the ship. Mehitabel, okay. Feldspar was the one who was missing, and this is why. We do know why now. Good, okay. Then that's a mystery that I thought I hadn't solved, and that the whole time I was laboring under misapprehension of. And I'm glad that that is sorted. Because I was like, well, where do we find Hornfels then? Nope. It is feldspar. Okay. Bring me in. No. No. Overshot. Overshot. Oof. Oof. Okay. There we go. There we go. Cool. Cool. We're back. Okay. Woof, says the cat. Alright. So it was out that way. Yes. Farewell, feldspar. Arca, space is hard to navigate at times. No kidding, man. I'm also just not very good at it. Okay. So can we fit in here with the ship? Yes. Barely. Which direction should we go? Actually, I don't know if we can fit in here probably with the ship. Yeah, I think it's just going to bounce us a lot. So here, hold on. Let's just plant it. Get out, leave it drifting. There, now there are 2 abandoned ships here. Well, let's pick a direction. Oof. This is a dead end, so we'll go the other direction. Okay, buddy ships. It's not a very good buddy system if both ships are abandoned, but yes, yes. Technically speaking, we can leave them to keep each other company while we get horribly, horribly lost in the bramble. Where is this gonna go, man? Oh no. This isn't ominous at all. Dude! We teleported! We teleported! I think this further confirms Mehitabel's theory. Gravity would indicate we're on the deep, I think. Guys, we just left our ship behind, though. That's an issue. Where are we? Where are we? Mehitabel, watch take you to the Giant's Ship Island. Sorry, Giant's Deep Island. I wouldn't be shocked, because this looks very similar. Okay, we have logs. We have logs. And rope. Neat. Okay.
Trip 4, entry number, I'm going to say not 1. Crashes 3, boarding crashes 0, a personal best. Whoa-ho, never thought I'd see one of these beasties outside of Giant's Deep. They were awfully useful back there. Maybe a jellyfish could be useful here, too. Where are we?
Also, fair warning, after the cycle, I'm going to take my water break, because I really should have taken that an hour and a half.
Ugh, this thing tastes terrible. Oh, dude, very brave adventure. You tried to eat it. The outside is all rubbery and tough. Maybe that's because it insulates the jellyfish's insides from getting zapped by electricity.
Okay, this is where we would get the explicit clue of how to get through that. Okay. But we did it just by deductive reasoning. Yay, us. Alright.
Right, I'm going inside of the jellyfish's interior cavity to see if what's in there tastes any better.
Maybe try cooking it, or maybe respect the fact that different generation of like life will probably have different proteins and amino acids and so forth. Like if we've got left-handed amino acids and this has right-handed amino acids, you are in some trouble, buddy. But anyway, okay. So that is the explicit hint. Yes. Okay, and it leads us back. Where are we though? We're inside the sun? Oh, no, okay. Dark Bramble, you were here. Never mind. I thought we were inside the sun for a second. Arca, Feldspar is not a nerd like that. Fair enough. No, he's not. He's like a bombastic Conan the Adventurer type, or whatever, but... Okay, so we're just in a different part of the Bramble, and this is a specific clue area. Oh, and the cycle's about to end. The cycle is about to end. Yeah, this is just kind of an enclosed area. Is there anything down here? He said he tries to go inside of it, right? Ooh! Note to Feldspar, do not eat this, even if you are dying. It would be too sad if this were the last thing you ever ate in this life. Okay. Good advice. I guess these jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. Again, do not eat. Love Feldspar. Alright, that was sorry. I did the wrong voice for that one. We got a note for that. We actually got a note from that. Alright, cool. I'm glad we went in here. Alright, guys. Well, I'm very proud of us for figuring that out without the need for the clue. Like, it would be nice to get the revelation this way too, but instead we figured this out back to front. I think it was kind of cooler this way. Like, we figured out the inside of the Giant's Deep ourselves, and then we found Feldspar out here. I just want a good view of this as we lose ourselves to the sun. That is so awesome. I mean, we're just in the Bramble. It doesn't really matter if we... Let's see what's down here. Ah, back into the Bramble. Ooh, it's reflecting the sun. Oh, that's pretty. Alright, guys, here comes the sun. Arca, so like, this is what I mean with the leading you to information indirectly. Yeah. That was a cycle and a half. Holy carp, guys. That was amazing. Wow. That was a middling gasp. I guess we didn't die too horribly, so that was so-so. Mehitabel, today's session is going amazing, right? This has been an intense and very tight discovery. one. Plus, it's been a lot of fun because you both are coming along with me. Thank you very much for being here. And Mehitabel, spot on with your theories. Spot on. Thank you very much for sharing them with me, because I was not thinking in this direction at all. Arca, or we have... Sorry, that was loud. Or have we become accustomed to the immolation? Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe it's just like, it's a warm bath washing over us now. We know we're coming back right next to Slate and the marshmallows. It's also, it finally clicked for me that we die from the sun and we wake up right next to a blazing campfire. And there's sort of a, like a symbolic resonance there, you know? Mehitabel, you are so welcome. I am so pleased I put those parts together right. Well, you sure did. I was spot on. And okay, I almost hate to do this, but I really do need to take the 4 or 5 minute break. I need to bio break and get some water and refresh my voice with said water. But please do hang around, guys, because we've got an hour to go, and this has been a blast. I think, come up with what you'd like me to do next. We can still do the Quantum Moon. We can look around Hearth a lot more. We should probably talk to Tektite and tell him that the seed's going to blow up the planet, and maybe he'll have something to do about that. But, all right. Thank you both, and we will be back shortly. Here, let me put us on the opening screen. I'm going to leave it playing the pretty banjo music as opposed to putting it on the Be Right Back perfect play screen. Because if the game has something chill like this to leave it on, I think it's nice to leave it on it. So, alright everybody, we will be back soon. Thank you, that anglerfish, for the follow. Very much appreciated. Very well timed. Welcome to the Neko Nights. Enjoy your emotes. And as always, anybody out there watching, if you have been enjoying my stuff, please do consider leaving me a follow. It really helps the channel out, helps it grow. And yeah, thank you all so much for coming along. We'll be back soon, guys. It's been a fun one. It's been really good. Alright, I have returned. Thank you guys, but we are back. And I'm sorry, I gave myself a coughing fit. I just sort of had to let that resolve and take a couple seconds. Oh, meow. I was a little afraid of doing my voice in for the stream, but for it, this is too much fun, and I wanted to be here with you guys. Thank you for being here with me. Okay, we are going to jump back in. Meow. Yeah, thank you for understanding. It's been a rough week. It really has. Okay. Well, that makes this time with you guys and this time on stream like all the more sweet. This is just like pure adventure time. Nope, thank you, Mehitabel. I appreciate that. But yeah, I've been looking forward to this one. I was a little, like, when I was really sick earlier in the week, I was a little worried that I wasn't going to be able to stream this week, and that made me really sad, because I really wanted to keep going. Okay, let us check out what we have discovered in the log. Seed, Feldspar's camp, and the frozen jellyfish. Okay, zoom in. View entry. A seed from Dark Bramble crashed here and has already taken root. Tech-Date wants to use a scout launcher to get a look at what's inside. We did that. I launched my little scout into the seed. Somehow the seed is much bigger on the inside. Ooh, okay. Feldspar's camp. Feldspar's alive! They crashed their ship and is now camping inside a huge anglerfish skeleton. Feldspar doesn't think my scout tracker is wrong when it says my scout is in two places at once. They have a theory that space doesn't work the same inside the Dark Bramble. It's not the only person who had that theory. Feldspar doesn't sound overly eager to return to civilization. They've been enjoying the relative peace and quiet. Alright. Feldspar documented their attempts to eat this enormous jellyfish. Frozen in the ice, a heroic act in and of itself. The outside was all rubbery and tough, possibly because it insulates the jellyfish's insides from getting zapped by electricity. Feldspar decided to venture into the jellyfish's interior cavity to see if it tasted any better on the inside. After tasting the inside of the jellyfish, Feldspar concluded that these jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. Rubber jellyfish. Meow. Alright, well, that's all we got out of that, but that is a mystery solved. Okay. I think the first thing we should do is go over to Tech-Tite and see if he has anything new to say now that we have actually been out there. We might also want to talk to, what was his name? Rock? Or anyway, the guy in the mine that he mentioned. We might want to talk to him, I guess. Wait, campfire? Okay, this was it. Okay, alright. So it's actually really close to where we start. Meow. Perfect landing. Oof. I meant to do that. Okay, alright. Let's go see if Tech-Tite has anything relevant to say. I'm used to like scooting around on the other planets, but we got like a standard gravity here, I guess. Oof. Ugh. Hello.
Hey, hatchling. I thought you were taking that tin can of yours into space today. What are you still doing here? Me? I saw something crash over the horizon, and we've read this before.
Is that a Dark Bramble seed? Or so what crashed? We said this last time.
I don't know what it is exactly. Looks like some kind of plant seed, but it's not anything I've seen on Timberhearth before, and trust me, I was quite the explorer back in my day. Do you think it's extraterrestrial? It kind of looks like something that might have come off of Dark Bramble. Whatever it is, it put down roots in a hurry. I don't like the look of this thing, hatchling, and that's a fact. I think I'll set Marl and Hal loose on it. Better get rid of this mess sooner rather than later, and no one can resolve an unwanted plant faster than a treekeeper can.
I'm trying to remember where that dude is.
I'll have to get a look at what's inside the seed first, though. Don't want to set anybody to hacking up a potentially dangerous plant without a better idea of what's lurking inside there.
Tough, that was the guy's name.
Tough can help me haul out the old scout launcher over here.
Okay, we've read this. We have read this. Okay. Meow. Do you have anything else to say? Okay, I threw a little scout into the seed.
You did you? And you're telling me it's bigger on the inside than on the outside? This is going to be a chore to chop up and no mistake. Can we even remove a seed that doesn't have the decency to stay the same size all the way through? Maybe I better grab an extra axe or 3 just in case.
That's a good philosophy. Just axe more. Just more axe. Alright, anything else? No. Okay, that seems to be all we're going to get out of him. I don't think there was anything else here, right? We went all around it? Yeah, okay. I think that's this location, guys. I think it is. Very, very cool, though. Like, very cool. I really like it. Okay, let's head back. Mehitabel claims. That's a good question. What happens if you chop it up? I'd kind of like to find out. So this might be a waste of time, but as Arca was saying, most things tend to be a clue, if an oblique one. It may be that the clue that contained was about the dimensions of it and the Dark Bramble and so... Darn it. The Dark Bramble and so forth. But it's also possible that we want to go talk to the Tree Keeper and or Tough. So let's head back to Civilization and see if we can find Marl. We have all the time in the world. Okay, we have the same period of time in the world over and over again, but close enough. Alright, where are we? We're down here. Meow, meow, meow. Let's see if we can land back on it. Mehitabel couldn't hurt. Yeah, I hope so. Well, I mean, I agree. It couldn't hurt. I hope it will be useful, though. So where... Someone definitely talked to us about their willingness to chop up another tree. Nice. You. Okay. Marl. What are you doing back? Did you forget your spacesuit or something? Is that it? That's it. Okay, we don't get anything from Marl. Tough was up top. We haven't been back here in a while. And this place is just peaceful, so... Arca F. Mehitabel O. Yeah, it's a little underwhelming. I bet we're not going to get anything out of Tough either. But... hey, we can go check it out. Why not? Then we can actually restart the cycle, rather than go like, okay, where can we rush on this cycle? We can just meditate the cycle away. This is where we got 0G training in the first stream. Meow. Mehitabel, can you tell the observatory people about Feldspar? I don't know. Let's go try. Let's go try. I'm already wearing a suit. I don't need your silly extra suit. Okay, here's Tough. Oof. Hey, Tough. Are you tough enough?
Oh, I thought I heard you lift off. Change your mind?
Nothing else.
Some fresh dirt? Not much happening down here lately, let me think. Come to think of it, Tektite saw something crash. He did frickin' tell us this in the beginning. Oh, we should have known that. We asked if it was on fire. Oh, hey, how about that? Yeah, they were on Firewatch with the old scout launcher and saw smoke, so they went to check it out. Safety first, right? No, I'm kidding. I said that to Tektite once. Pretty rude how long they laughed for, if you ask me.
Okay, no. Nothing else new down here. But, yes, that reminded me that we were, in fact, informed about this previously. Yeah, Mehitabel. I didn't connect until that moment either. I just didn't. Arca's right. They always give us clues. I just thought that was flavor text the first time through because we had like no context, you know? Alright. Okay, well that was Seroji Cave. Meow. So the observatory, there was you over here, right? Moraine. Oh, hello, astronaut. This is good weather for your lodge, right? That's lucky. What are you up to? I'm using my signal scope to pick up sounds from distant planets. It's set to the Outer Wilds venture frequency, so I can pick up the traveler's music. Okay, we've heard this before. Last night I heard Rybek's banjo coming from Brittle Hollow. I hope that means they're safe. They are. They're chill. They're just a little nervous about leaving again. I can hear different planets, too. Depends on what time of day or night it is, since different planets are in the sky at different times. Signal scopes are cool. Signal scopes are cool. Okay, no, I don't think we can talk to her about much more. Mehitabel, now I'm wondering how much else I missed. I bet I missed a ton. But I miss lots of things. That is a thing about me. It's also very easy when you're on stream because you're sort of multitasking a few different things. I tend to be less on the ball when I'm streaming. Frequently I will look back later and I'll be like, oh. So yeah. You weren't in here before. That's Hornfels. This whole time I completely forgot about Hornfels. Alright, hi Hornfels. Hey, look at this! The statue opened its eyes! Bet you wish you'd seen that happen, huh? Sigh, me too. Oh, irony. Mehitabel, plus there is so much in this game. Yes, it's like actually a relatively small like structure that they've put together. If you think about, you know, it's only a few locations in theory, but they stuff so much into every node. It's amazing. I'm not even a little closer to understanding what's going on with this statue. Was there something you needed? I found Feldspar, we can't tell him. You found Feldspar? And they're in the Dark Bramble. Stars above, this is wonderful news. Thank you. Thank you for finding them. Hey, you're welcome. That Feldspar didn't immediately join you on your ship and return here is incredibly Feldspar of them. We were never entirely sure what Feldspar was thinking back then either. Still, we ought to fish them out of that dreadful place with all haste. I'll radio Gossin and have them prepare a ship. It really should be a Gossin who brings Feldspar home. Sorry, be Gossin who brings Feldspar home. Again, thank you. You can hardly imagine how profoundly happy I am to hear they're alive and unharmed. Was there something you needed? Okay. Tell me more about Feldspar. Feldspar was one of the 4 founding members of Outer Wilds, along with our flight coach Gassan, Slate the engineer, and me. As ground control and later the museum curator, I didn't work with Feldspar as closely as Slate and Gassan did. I can tell you Feldspar was absolutely fearless, though. Nothing scared them. I think we have read this back in the olden days, but hey. Test piloted everything Slate ever built. That is brave. That's very brave. It's a wonder Speldfar? Feldspar lived to see space, frankly, but they did. Flew all sorts of dangerous stunts and explored everything they could find. And then one day they just didn't come back. We don't know what happened or where Feldspar went or whether they're still alive. Well, we know now, but, you know, these lines are preordained, so it's been a long time since they left. And we've already asked about the other travelers. Just make sure we didn't miss anything. Well, let's see. Chert is on the Hourglass Twins, Rybek is on Brittle Hollow, and Gabbro is on Giant Steep. And there's Feldspar, obviously, but of course, we don't, but do now know where they are, or if they're even still alive. Feldspar has been lost for a very long time, I'm afraid. Okay, no, that's it, but we got to tell them about Feldspar. Mehitabel, so we're just following Feldspar's footsteps, basically, with reckless exploring and pursuing wild theories, yes. We may be more reckless than Feldspar. We might actually be. This seems conceivable. We've actually flown into the sun. Multiple times. Meow. We haven't tried to eat as many things as he has. It sounds like he wants to taste the universe. That was actually always one of the missions that I always said of Hoshikat Actual, which was that he wanted to eat the entire universe, at least everything once. That seemed to be one of his missions in life. Okay, well, I don't think there's anything else here that we haven't checked at the beginning. So I think that's all we can do with that. Mehitabel claims, a noble goal. I always thought it was very highly vocational. Yes, or rather it was a high vocation. He was good at it too. But yeah, he formed very definitive ideas very quickly about what was and wasn't much worthy. Oh dear. This is a one-way platform? Okay, now it comes back down. I was like, can you only use this lift once per cycle? That would be a bit sad. Okay, well, let's keep exploring Hearth for this cycle, because we're here. And then what do y'all think? There's still the quantum moon, which we have yet to discern the secrets of. And then there's the core of the Ashwin project, which we still haven't found our way into. And I don't know how we would find our way into that. Mehitabel, that would be like Slate to build a lift that only goes up. Dude, it only needs to go up, and then you go to space. Why would we have it go both directions? That's, like, redundant? Gosh. Okay, we haven't been here yet. What's this? What is... oof, this? No, that is a very Slate state of mind kind of thing. Meow. Well, this is kind of pretty. Unidentified signal. Okay. Zoom? That did not get identified, but maybe if we're a little closer. Or is it this one? Nope, that's not going to get identified. Archie, jetpack up. Okay, radio tower, cool. So you have to be like within 10 meters, I guess. These are solar panels, possibly? They look kind of like solar panels. Mehitabel, is this the radio tower for the satellite? I bet it is. I bet it is. Read. Closed due to fire damage. The old radio tower, while an important landmark, is unfortunately closed thanks to the unsanctioned flight testing of an extremely powerful model rocket. While we hope to repair the radio tower in the future, all construction efforts are currently focused on the planned museum expansion at the observatory. Sincerest apologies, except to Slate and Mika, Warnfell's museum curator. I presume Slate and, sorry, it would be Micah, are the reason this is out of order. Okay, so we can't get in here. There was a copse of trees. Click. There's an empty campsite and a note. Charting stars again out by the radio tower. They're so bright out there. I only wish I were able to record them faster. Admittedly, I could use more patience. I get so engrossed in my work that sunrise becomes an unwelcome deadline and daylight a grating slog. Someday I'll have to study the mechanics of how time manages to slow to a syrupy crawl whenever I'm anticipating something. In the meantime, I've turned to Gabbro, our resident expert in leisurely whiling away the hours, who recommends the following. Gabbro's 3 foolproof steps for dozing off. 1. Light a nice, cozy campfire and get comfortable. 2. Gaze deeply into the serene warmth. 3. Let time begin to slip away as you allow the flames to lull you into a peaceful slumber. If Gabbro knew I'd taken notes, they'd probably think I'd finally cracked, but I refuse to accept sass for an astronaut who deliberately burns their marshmallows. I knew people who deliberately burned their marshmallows. It is fun to watch them burn, but they taste nasty afterwards. Meow. Mehitabel, oh, this was Slate's fault, wasn't it? Yeah, I assume so. Especially from that note. Slate just seems to, like, he's like one of those let's see what happens kind of engineers, and that's fine unless you know, are concerned about life and limb. Archie, you're one of the let's see what happens engineers. Hey man, stuff happens. Mehitabel, how is Slate basically their head engineer? I think it is a very small pool of candidates is the answer to that. Like, our whole species seems to consist of about 12 to 20 individuals. So... Oh, Archie, I was thinking marshmallows, but also yes. Alright, hey. They do taste yucky after you do that, sir, but they do burn very nicely. I did it a few times by accident in Cub Scouts, and it was pretty. I'll give it that. Okay, we've been... Yeah, that's the rest of our canyon. This is what? Have we been in here? I don't think we've been in here. Okay, let's land. Or is this where we died that one time from ghost matter? This might be where we died. Okay, let's be cautious. But, well, this is true. There's only 5 astronauts. Frankly, the fact that our economy supports 5 astronauts, and this seems to be our only industry, makes no actual sense. But, again, it wouldn't be much of a game otherwise. Ooh, there's a quantum rock. There's a quantum rock. What? It's gone. It's gone. I thought I was still looking at it. Okay. Ah! Now the sign is gone. Hold on. I want the sign back. Wait. Meow! The sign moves around. Okay, Rock, I'll be back for you. The quiet shade in the ancient glade across Old Park. It's always dark. I mean, that's pretty. Mehitabel, this doesn't look familiar. No. Now that I'm here, it doesn't. Tower shard. Cave shard. Unknown. Okay, so let's identify this one. Grove shard. Okay. I don't think we're going to be able to make it dark enough to move with it. But we have a shard. Archie, move around. Okay. There's this. Ooh! Can we get down to the core of this, or are we just going to get launched by this? Alright, this seems not very survivable. Oof. Okay, we are somewhere. We are somewhere new. I don't think we've been in here. It seems quite warm. Mehitabel, secret! Feels secret. Feels secret to me. Wait, are we underwater? I think we're underwater. Okay, alright. So we're definitely in an oxygen matters situation. I did see that one opening. I'm just sort of circumnavigating the room a bit to, well, very stochastically circumnavigating the room. Unknown in that direction sounds similar. Okay, there's this way or there's that way. And that way seems like it's got currents. Is that pushing me out or pulling me in? I think that might be pulling me in. Okay, let's go check this, because this seems more navigable. Oh, maybe not. Okay, we're on a wild ride. We're on a wild... Ooh. Dude. No might. No! No, 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 no! No! I want to investigate! No! I want to investigate! Game! How dare. Meow! Oh. Frel, we can't go back down that way. Oh, we're here now! Okay, we're here now. Darn it. Lame. Okay, well, we've been in there before. I want to go back in there now. Come on, game. That was a mean trick. Okay, how did we get in there? This was like the area we found last time. It really is dark sometimes. Gosh darn it. Okay. Wait, no, that's back to the warp. And we're nearly dead. Maybe we should just restart the cycle and go back there. Maybe we should. There is a way up though, so let's try going up. But yeah, this is where we ended up when we came over from the Ash Twin teleport. This is where I thought we landed last time. And this is why I'm trying to get back around, because I feel like we might be able to get to it again through here. Okay, but ghost matter, ghost matter, ghost matter. So, yeah. Oh man. Okay, that's all death, and we did die there once. This seems okay. I don't think that leads anywhere though. Is this okay? This might... No, no it's not. Oh no. Okay, end of cycle. I think we should go back there. I think we should. I want to read what's in that cave. Meow. New discovery torn away in the moment of discovery. Arca ghost matter, you know? Yeah. That's just how she be. Okay. Let's go back. Meow. Mehitabel easy. It'll be easy to get to at least, indeed. It's very nearby. Sorry, I feel like I'm messing up my my pronunciation a lot today. I think my voice just feels tired. Meow, 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 meow. Now it'll be easy to get to if we can remember where the Frelate was. Okay, that's the radio tower. Let's keep looking around until we find it. That's the teleporter. Okay. Been there, done that. Was this it? Mehitabel, no worries. I have a heavy Boston accent. You should hear me pronounce things. I have been to Boston a couple times. I can picture it now, or rather I can envision the sound now. The one word I had trouble with while I was there was when people would tell me about the bosses, and they were talking about the buses. But it actually took me a little while to understand what the hell they were saying. I mean, no offense. Meow. Okay, where are we in regards to the way down? It was... I don't think my ship is very stable where I landed it. Mehitabel, none taken, we can be hard to understand. Yeah, I'm from Toronto, and we have sort of a very bland accent that I think comes from being... Like, we just have a lot of local accents in terms of, like, cultures that are represented in Toronto, and I feel like over the years that is sort of generalized into what I am told is a fairly unremarkable accent. But on the plus side, amongst English speakers, we're fairly easy to understand, it seems. That's kind of cool. Okay, we're back. Land. Ugh, okay. Read. Coleus. After closer observation, mining site 2A wouldn't be safe for the native life dwelling in this... Sorry, in some of this cave's pools, so unfortunately we'll have to mine one of the other sites. Coleus, on the opposite hand, new life. This species is semi-aquatic and very hardy. The ecosystem here is quite robust, so I believe they'll thrive in the long run. Be cautious in the pools if you visit 2A to meet them. I guess they called this place 2A. Like Hearth was 2A. Possibly it's the second major set out other than Ash Twins, or rather than the Hourglass Twins from the star, right? Where we did the second planet out, and then we have a moon, so that would be 2B. Okay, as a Minnesota, I can detect accent. We have an accent, but it's like fairly easy to understand. Coleus, they remind me of a subterranean species that my mentor Melore once told me about, from when our clan used to travel across the universe. I imagine she would have enjoyed these life forms greatly. Mehitabel, oh my god, they're the Hearthians, I assume. I would think so. We do seem like we might be aquatic. Just from sort of the way our skin is, and our coloration, maybe. Psychad, I was watching them once during a rest, and the hours escaped from me. They're fascinating. I wonder what their fourth eye does. Yes, yes. Okay, this is us. This is us. We have 4 eyes. Unless everything on this planet has 4 eyes. Psychad, there are a few other cave sites that look promising. What about Site 2B? Nope. The cave sites are the numbering system. Okay, not the planets. It shares similar formations and strata. Bueno, this sounds promising. Will you and your mentor investigate? If mining Site 2B proves safe for this native species, we'll move our work there. That might have been the one we found before, where we found the first projection pool. So like, Site 2 beef is safe. Colia says we'll continue to monitor our activity and its effects on life here. Okay, well that is kind of them. Yeah, look. Oh, it's adorable. Look at our little first step on the land, fish, lizard, amphibian movement. And here are the Nomai in spacesuits being like, hello, little fellow. Why do you have that extra eye? And we probably can't say anything else than blub 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 at this point. Yeah, Mehitabel, isn't that adorable? Alright, that's really cute. I like that. Okay, is there anything else in this room before we get blasted back out again? I kind of think not. I kind of doubt we're going to be able to go back to that first cavern, but it looks like there's another way out from that cavern. Wait, never mind. We are able to move through here. We are. Where am I now? Is this 2B? This might be 2B. 2B or not 2B? That is the question. Whether it is noble or... let's not do the whole thing. Mehitabel, the two species did exist at the same time. That's neat. Just barely, but yeah. And we found mention elsewhere where they were saying, like, there's potential here for evolution and we don't want to mess with the Hearthians because they should have the chance, you know? So that's pretty cool. This seems like our stuff. This is all our stuff here. Okay, so... is there anything up here? My light is not doing much for me. There's a way out this way. I assume that's a geyser out. Arca is such a cool species, the Nomai. Very. Mehitabel, I've grown very fond of the Nomai. They are pretty cool. I like the symbolism of their third eye. It's sort of... No! Oh, don't do that again. Meow. Can we get back down before you blast us again? Because I want to. The third eye symbolism and the way they were sort of the progenitor species in a way, I like. Because of course the third eye has like a spiritual connotation in cultures of Earth. Okay, we can get back down, but this is just sort of a pain in the butt. There's another one over there. Don't break my legs. Don't break my legs. Don't break legs. Okay. Meow. It's a good thing this is water. Okay. Alright. No! Oh, every single one. We're gonna hit every single one, are we? Okay. So that's how it is. Yeah, there is a lot of cool symbolism in this game. Definitely. Oof. There's also a lot of like potentially bodily harming situations like this one. It's a bit harrowing. Alright, here we go. Where are we going? Oof. No. I don't want to go in front of that. I don't. I want to explore. Oh, we're back here! Okay, we full circled. We did the loop. Okay, so that means if we go back up here, we can get back to our ship. So we might as well do that. Thank you. This one was intentional. Okay. Ow. Med pack on ship. Meow. Okay. Holy carp, guys. Alright, let's see if we got anything for those. Quantum Grove. Alright. What is that when it's at home? There's a strange rock shard in this grove that moves when I'm not watching in a mixed signal on the quantum fluctuations frequency. And I found a poem written on one of the trees in the grove. Yeah, that was cool. Mehitabel, one thing I noticed that doesn't matter but I thought was cool. The Hearthians are tree plant centric in their culture, but all have stone and mineral names. And the Nomai do a lot with stone, but have plant names. I hadn't connected that they had plant names. You're right, they do. They do. Well, I mean, some of them like... No, I was conflating pie and poke, and I was like, pike is a fish. But no, I think you're right. I think Mehitabel is right. I will have to look into them more. but they're like fairly scientific plant names, and I would have to look up a lot of the meanings for them. Like Melaray, I've definitely heard, but I can't remember what it means. Yarrow is a type of plant, I believe. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into those. Like solanum is the scientific name for potato. Oh, dude. Okay, I'm gonna have to get a list. I'm gonna have to. Thank you. I hadn't picked that one out at all. Okay, solanum is now potato. Meow. I had not noticed that at all. That's really cool. Wait, what is this over here? Okay, we are finally checking out our planet, and our planet is cool. Solanum is a good potato. What is this? No, wait. Do you mean that solanum is a specific species of potato that is good, or that solanum, the nomai, is like a good egg, kind of good potato? No, my favorite quote is from a potato. It's from someone who respects the potato enough to be named after them, I suspect. Okay, so is there anything up? Let's explore up top on the ship of this tree. I mean, yeah, it was a pun. Okay, all right. I didn't want to presume your meaning, but yes. Meow, 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 meow. I mean, potatoes have many eyes, although I suppose the nomai have fewer eyes than Hearthians, so never mind, that doesn't quite line up. But, Chert's research notes. Property of Chert. I've detected a strange signal coming from somewhere within the grove in this crater. It's very similar to the signal emitted by the quantum moon, so it stands to reason the two signals are probably related. We don't know much about the quantum moon, seeing as no one's ever been able to land on it until us, but hopefully studying the signal in the grove will reveal more about it. Okay. Alright, so I think this just leads to that last area we were in, which is cool. Is there anything else down here of note, other than just the fact that it's quite pretty down here? But we saw the fissure leading through to the other side. So this will just take us back there, I think. Yes, okay. Good to know, good to know. Meow. Alright, well, I figure we've got about 15 minutes left in the stream. Slightly more than. So let's continue to do Hearth and be as exhaustive as we can be in this cycle. And then basically we've done everything we set out to do this stream except for the quantum moon. And we had a big list this stream. So, like, good job us. This has actually been pretty darn successful. But I don't think we'd have time to do the quantum moon proper. I think that might be an idea to begin our investigations next week. Or we could try to make it to the Ash Twin for the end of this cycle. We could try to do that. That might not be as finicky. I don't know, we could probably at least figure something out from there. Here, let's go up to actually orbit of Hearth and see if there's anything in particular we want to check out. Because we have seen a lot on Hearth. Mehitabel, this has been a very successful stream. Thank you, thank you, and thank you, Archie, for like being my co-investigators this stream. It has been very successful. Mehitabel, agree. The moon is probably going to be capital A, capital big, capital thing. Yes, agreed. So we'll have to take that slower, I think. Okay, so that's the tree we just were at. That's the big crater that leads to the site where they had the connection to the Ash Twin. And that's the teleporter that leads over to it. That's the radio. That's the Bramble Grove. Those are the craters that we were getting launched out of. I think we may have checked out the majority. Sorry, I'm getting kind of far away. I think we may have checked out the majority of the points of interest on Hearth today, which is good. That was the deal. That was the goal. Meow. Okay, we can buzz this again later and check it out, but I think, all things considered, let's go wait for the cycle to end out on Ash Twin. Mehitabel, I think maybe we have done all of Hearth. It feels like it. Maybe some clue will send us back there at some point. But I feel like we've finally checked out our home, more or less, probably. Hey, there's the moon. But no, we'll start the moon next week. Let's see if we can get... No, the sun's going to get in our way. Let's see if we can get some kind of clue on Ash Twin as to how we might proceed there, because it does seem like we've never found our way into the core of the Ash Twin project. It's supposed to be sealed in there. Arca, you have done all I have seen of Hearth. Thank you for the confirmation. Okay. Okay. Good job, team. Man. We unraveled the mystery of the Dark Bramble. And it was just as Mehitabel theorized. Spot on. Yeah, Arca, it is. It's super pretty. I gotta stop projecting my voice so much. I don't need to. Just does not jive with the chill vibe of the music. Okay, I'm having trouble with the autopilot today. It's not really doing what I want it to do. We overshot the Interloper, and then it was like, I don't know how to take the sun into account here. Yeah, that's going to take us too close. That's going to take us too close. Meow. Please, no, I don't want to. I don't want to burn up in the sun again. Okay, alright, alright. Woof. Mehitabel, blame Slade, he designed it. I do blame Slade. I blame him for a lot. If you hear me mutter marshmallows, it's not really the marshmallows I'm muttering about. Okay, meow. Okay, so where else is there here? There's the ruined tower that we couldn't get to do anything, but that seems to be the receiving tower for the Ash Twin. There are those big solar panels on either side. I feel like maybe we just want to land somewhere and wait for it to get more drained out. So let's land where we're not going to get ripped off by sand, but where we're not going to sink in the sand, and that way we can sort of jog back and forth and look at stuff. Okay, I think we're about stable. Although that sun is vertiginously close. Oh, I see. Well, we did a two-spar landing again. Okay, let's hop over here. So I don't think there's anything interesting about the solar panels themselves at this stage. I mean, is there anything up here? Doesn't look like it. Oof. And it's very pretty. Ooh! Okay. Basically an observation tower. Basically. I mean, this is cool. Don't get me wrong. There is the Ember Twin site. Okay. Meow. Okay. Any landing you can walk away from. And in this game, that literally means any landing that your legs don't break from. Uh-oh. Whoa, whoa. I've lost cohesion with the planet. Hold on. Meow. Okay, now I would think that both of these would probably be the same deal. Nope, there we go. But let's be thorough. Let's be thorough. Oof. Yeah, nothing else up here either. Okay. Ow! What was I just saying about my knees? I need those to live and to walk and to explore and to adventure. Ooh, ooh, what's this? What's this noise? Where are we? Aha! What is this? Have we been here before? I don't know, I'm all disoriented. Yes, we've been here before. This is just puts us back in the central pathway. Yeah, this is just one of the towers. Yeah. It is really, like, the bones you can feel archaeological about, but when you see them in the suits, it's really kind of sad. It is. There's much more, ironically, because there's, like, you know, they're not organic, the suits, but there's more life in the way the poses remain with the suits. Okay, I feel like most of the sand is gone. Whoa! Let's not get swept up in that. Mehitabel, they look like bodies, yeah. Like, they actually look like you can imagine their last moments a lot better than if they're just bones scattered around, you know? So, it is sad. Okay, well, I've been meaning to do this for a while, where we look around at what gets uncovered as the sand goes away, because, like, you want to check every box, you know? And so this is a good time to sort of do an exploration of this stuff, but I keep thinking about how they say it's sealed. And I can't really think of any clues that we've been given as to how you'd find your way into the project proper at the core of the planet. Yeah, it just takes us back up. Right? Yeah. Mehitabel, maybe you need to warp. Yeah, so like that's what I was sort of thinking. I was thinking maybe, okay, is this it? This might be its sealed expression. But yeah, I was thinking maybe we either need to warp from a location on Ember Twin. Maybe there's something we've gotten as a clue and I've just missed it. Okay, hold on. That seems like it protrudes down. Oh dear. Running out of fuel. Let's go back up to the platform. Okay. So where was... No, I'm all turned around now. Was that below us in this direction? Yes. Okay. So that's the next tower over. We're going to lose the cycle soon anyway. This... I'm sure we've been in here. But it looks like it extends down further than I realized. Yeah, this one... This is the one where we went down. So we've been in here. First discovery Yarrow, 1 warp core fresh from the Black Hole Forge. The Ash Twin project is underway. So this is the one that goes to Brittle Hollow. And this is the one where Clary and Yarrow were flirting. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. One of these towers can give us enough air to live through the cycle if we can get there in time. So let's go for it. Where would we warp from? I cannot think of where we would warp from. Now there's one... Here's there. This goes back to Hearth. There was one tower that we found that we couldn't get to work. Wow. Look at that view. Oh, here it goes. Here it goes. That fat old sun. Here it comes. This tower here, we couldn't get it to do anything. But it's got 2 receivers. Maybe there's something we can do with that. Maybe there is. Anyway, that's just one more mystery. So, of the mysteries remaining that I can think of explicitly, the Ash Twin core, where presumably the memory relays are stored. So we keep seeing them from projection pools, right? But we can't get in there. There's that, and then there's the quantum moon. We still need to do the quantum moon. And there's the Eye of the Universe, which we still... Okay, so the Eye of the Universe data... So the telemetry was being beamed to the Ash Twin core. So I think we need to get in there to figure out how to get to the Eye of the Universe. And then the quantum moon also is its own mystery, which I do have a theory about that we didn't test it all today because we were doing other stuff and it was awesome. Mehitabel, so there has to be a secret or a trick to it. It feels like nothing exists in this game that doesn't have some purpose. Agreed. And I don't feel like just telling us that it's there and that that's where our memories get relayed from is enough. We've been told that it's sealed. It would probably take a while to go through this whole thing, but the central chamber inside Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. The Nomai plan to construct technology capable of producing a 22-minute negative time interval on Ash Twin. Every memory recorded by a Nomai statue was transmitted to a corresponding storage unit within Ash Twin. An advanced warp core was approved for installation in the central chamber of Ash Twin. So there is definitely a way to warp in there, and I don't know how we do it. The Nomai mined ore from this is the one on Hearth, I think. The Nomai mined ore from this site to craft a protective shell designed to physically seal off the central chamber inside Ash Twin. Once the shell was finished, the Nomai checked to ensure there were no longer any physical entrances or cracks. The Nomai discovered a species of 4-eyed, semi-aquatic life forms in the waterways near the mine. That was us. That was us. Mehitabel, maybe look at what you have for Black Hole Forge and White Hole Project. They were both mentioned in connection. Okay, that's a good idea. Alright, Black Hole Forge. A warp tower's alignment point is not its warp receiver. Rather, a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body. The warp receiver must be located on or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. That might be important. Or in close orbit around. I mean, they could be talking about the sun station. But maybe we're looking for one... It could be on Ember Twin. I don't know. The Hourglass Twins are so close together they function as a single astral body with a shared alignment point in between them. All of the warp towers were being constructed on Ash Twin, while the 6 warp receivers were being constructed at different locations. A Nomai named Poke successfully forged an advanced warp core for the Ash Twin project. And then Poke, unfortunately, expired on... in the Interloper. Okay, every Nomai warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. To use a tower, you must be standing on the warp platform during the tower's alignment with its corresponding astral body. The alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. The Nomai noticed something strange. Warped objects appeared to arrive at the receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before they departed the White Hole Station. This negative time interval between an object arriving and departing was incredibly minuscule, roughly 1/100,000th of a second. The Nomai were skeptical if their equipment could even measure time to such a small degree. Okay. Mehitabel, yes, this sounds relevant, but dang it if I can see how. I can't either yet. Now, we might get more clues at the 6th location, which we still haven't been to on the Quantum Moon. The Nomai survivors who crashed on Brittle Hollow climbed down the cliff to a shelter site below the surface. I don't think we ever found this shelter site. There might be something there. And we haven't found the main vessel's warp core in Dark Bramble. We haven't found that either. So those are unexplored as well. That's the 6th location. The rest of this appears to have been borne out, and this frozen Nomai shuttle thing, there's more to explore here. I suspect that is that we can find it on the moon before we recall it. I suspect if we went back there and we checked for that, we might want to do that just to like dot all the I's and cross all the T's. But I think the major remaining mysteries are the Quantum Moon and the 6th location and the Ash Twin project and how to get in there. And this may well be relevant. It might. I will dig through the conspiracy crazy board more. I can do that without advancing the story at all, so I can just come in here and read that and sort of mull over it. Okay, guys. It's weird being out of my spacesuit. It's really, really weird. Let us watch the sunrise as we close out the stream. Mehitabel, I will ponder all our clues for next time. Thank you, and thank you. Your theorizing has been incredibly helpful. As you said, xenoarchaeological collaboration. That is totally what, like, two people who are blind to the game talking about it. That's how it feels. Thank you, and thank you, Archie, for all your sort of. You've been very good at not being spoilery, but it's sort of confirming or you know, just like nudging. That's been great too. Thank you guys. I think this has been my favorite stream yet. This has been fantastic. I have really, really, really enjoyed this. Thank you. I will jump for joy, literally. Archie, yeah, you certainly have been. And well, I'm so happy I could help. I feel like a real Hearthian astronaut. You should. Be very proud of yourself. We should all be very proud of ourselves. It has been a phenomenally successful voyage today, or series of voyages and deaths. I am a little sad on one level. I feel like we're getting there. Like, I'm really anticipating the mysteries being unraveled, but I also feel like we're getting towards the end. Although, there is DLC, and I hesitated to buy the downloadable content until I was sure I was going to like the game. Archie, yeah, there's a DLC. Okay, so I'm probably going to pick that up. I don't see myself not picking that up. I kind of don't want Outer Wilds Wednesdays to end. This has actually been my favorite thing that I've streamed since we came back. And yeah, thank you guys very much for coming on this adventure with me. It's been fantastic. I don't want it to end. But today's stream must end. I'm kind of worn out in the voice as well. I will say the usual thingamajig, which is if you have been enjoying my content out there, please do consider following. It really helps us grow. It helps people see us, and it means a lot to me personally. And you get free emotes, and you get access to the Cat and I Keep Our Discord. We don't have a bot set up for that yet, but I will send out an invite to that anglerfish. Thank you, that anglerfish, for following today with impeccable timing. That was really, really cool. That was perfect. But hey, welcome to the Necro Knights. Mehitabel claims it does feel like we have the bulk of the info we need. It does. Like, it really feels like we're close. But with some major clues missing, yeah. Yeah. So the Ash Twin and the Quantum Moon, we need to figure those out. And once we do, I think we'll be able to unravel this final eye of the universe thing. Well, thank you again, and take care of yourself. Hope you're feeling better soon. Thank you. I should be on the mend now that we've gotten, like, at least we know what's going on. But I really appreciate that. Thank you for coming out. It was excellent to meet you. Thank you, Archie, for hanging again. It's very good to have you along, as always. And yeah, guys, thank you. This has been phenomenal. So, I could ramble on forever. I do have a great time here. But I shall say, see you all next time, and meow for now. Have a great one, guys. Thank you so much. Take care, and peace.